All right, guys. So before we start anything, I just want to let you know I've been back to Minecraft. So I have a Minecraft account. So which means if you have a
We
PS4
all play.
or
We all
Switch,
play.
yeah,
Shut
we all
up! You
play
haven't
this
even joined us yet.
I'm buying it tonight, and we're all gonna play.
Okay.
We could. It's
Are you gonna make your
cross-platform.
house next
Wait,
to
you're being
Victor's?
serious? Because we have this on recording. If you
Yeah.
don't do it,
I'll buy it right now.
so buy it right
Deadass?
now.
Buy
What
the
is it
correct
on?
one.
Wait, don't make him buy him right now.
No,
because
don't
we
buy it
got-
on your
Nah.
phone. Buy
Then
it
where
on
should
your
I buy it?
Switch.
No.
Oh hell no! If I have a computer, why would I
Yeah,
want to
just
play
let
on my
him be on the
Switch?
computer.
Because it's cross-platform. now.
PC Master Race.
I'm the broke race.
The broke race.
Yeah.
A Switch. You play on the Switch too?
No, I play on the Switch
No.
because
So what
I
do you
don't
play
got
on?
a PS4.
PS4. But I got that PS4 gifted to me. I didn't buy it because I'm broke.
But it's so much
Thank
fun.
you guys, by the way. They were the
Damn.
Oh yeah,
I did it. She just gave me cash.
That too.
yeah. I think that's how. No, I hid it though.
Yeah, because after I bought it, I think I took it to your place, right? When I
No,
gave it to
you
you?
gave it to me, and then I hid it at work. Fun fact: it was in the office for 2 weeks. No, for
No, like a
week.
day.
No, it was
The
a week.
day. It was a day.
It was a week.
Why would it be a week?
Hold
You
up.
guys
What's
would not
what's
leave
the
something
Minecraft
that
server though?
expensive
Because
for
I'm
you.
trying
no,
to
yeah,
play.
because we told
So
management.
my thing, it's not.
You put it
it's
in
not
a
actually
box, right? Like a
server.
Lego
No,
box?
we put it in.
So I like how we're just
bag.
talking over each other.
Sorry, what happened?
He made me answer him, so we would talk over each other, so the audio doesn't work anymore.
Yo, I'm
Okay.
fucked up right now, bro.
Go poop.
No.
Go poop, dude.
No, I'm just laughing too much. That's it.
It's alright.
You're gonna hear little farts throughout the podcast.
Either that or his stomach just going like.
I'll be like, this guy. Be like, yo, David, stop farting, man.
I can't hold it, man. What do you want?
If it starts smelling like rotten eggs, you already know.
Yeah, Norman.
Y'all didn't do your business. I already did my business. I'm just saying.
Who else did anybody go poop?
I'm good.
How you
They
feeling
after
right
us though. Like an hour after us.
Yeah, I'm fine. For now.
But our stomach doesn't hurt though.
now? I can't tell, man.
Yeah.
My stomach, it doesn't hurt. It's just.
My stomach's not gonna hurt.
My stomach didn't
Probably when
hurt.
I get
All I got
hungry
like
later.
I got like a bubble, and I was like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm having the bubbles right now.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
go.
not going. No. why
You're
would
gonna
I?
fart, and it's gonna be a dangerous fart.
I'll be fine.
So if you guys
Yo,
don't know
imagine-
what we're talking about, we did Hot Wings challenge before this. So now we all got bubbly guts, full of hot sauce and wings.
Yo, what if like since we all like the hottest one, right? Like you
Yeah.
fart and then the fumes just like start making us cough and sneeze.
Wait. Can I say something beforehand?
Go for
Before
it.
you actually talk to the audience, like if they were there, he was like his voice was higher pitched. He was everything, and as soon as he started talking, he's like, "Yeah, guys, so you know, it's
Listen,
My
listen,
throat is
David.
kind of dry.
We have our radio voice and a regular voice.
Yeah,
My radio
I
man.
heard
voice.
that somewhere else before. Where?
I don't know. I hear a lot.
Nah,
of
let me
things.
drink some water. I think my throat is dry.
So I guess this is part of the podcast now because we're talking.
The Red Bull is kind of, it's like sugary, so it's
you
like,
can't say the name since you're not sponsored. You know.
I mean,
Ah, screw-
Last week, you know what did we do that with? We like
Sponsor someone?
sponsored, right? I forgot what it was.
Wait, I
I
think
remember.
I saw that one.
Yeah, we were talking about something and I brought it up.
I think it was the hot ones or something.
No, it was before that.
was that alcohol
Oh, the
bottle?
book. The
Thug
kitchen.
Kitchen.
I pulled it out and I was like, oh, sponsored by not sponsored by.
And then
Thug
you were
Kitchen.
like, yeah, I actually never cooked the recipe out of this book.
Yeah, we just bought it and then I looked at it. I was like, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make
didn't you
this.
get it as a gift, or she got it as a gift?
Brian bought it for
Brian
himself.
bought it? Oh.
Yeah, and then I didn't know about it and I opened it and I was like, oh, we can make this and this and that and then
Hey, Brian.
I
by
never
the
even
way,
opened the book after that. I just put it there because it looked cool. To fill up the bookshelf.
It still looks hella empty though. Do you need some books for my house?
Let me look at your room. Let's see how that looks.
It looks actually
It
really
looks
nice.
nice.
Nice by David Sanders or my Sanders?
Well, Kayla said it looked nice too, so.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, look at him though.
David, you look fantastic.
Thank you. See?
You know what this is? You ever
What?
seen like a movie where there's like an angel and a devil in somebody's ear?
Uh-huh.
Guess who's who? My boy got white also.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I just,
I'm the evil one of this podcast. You're here to keep me in check.
You saw my face.
no, she just popped into the corner.
her head.
Yeah,
Oh, you can't see
I'm
her.
pretty sure people are gonna be seeing. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's gonna be like some like grudge shit. Like, what the hell?
I film in my living room. There's people here sometimes. Who knows? It's live studio audience, remember? It says that in the description.
Does it
It said
actually?
that, really?
Yeah, if you look
No
at every single
way.
podcast, towards the bottom says filmed in a live studio audience.
I'm screaming. I need to take that out of here.
But that we did
Wait, do you
that.
guys still like that or the YouTube itself? doesn't
No, we
like
did it.
You guys
We
did it?
yeah, because me and Brian joked around that we had live studio audience because he was there like
And then
managing everything.
Yadira is here
Yeah,
too.
Yadira is here usually the time. So we have live studio
She
audience.
didn't come here today though.
We got another one though. she's on the audience today, or you guys were audience
We
when.
were audience. We swapped, took turns.
So
Which is trash.
Heard that burp?
goddamn,
Could have been a. Could
this
have
is
been
gonna be
fart.
a weird episode.
No,
So-
I drank the Red Bull wrong. You know, it's carbonated.
Sure.
Wait, how
Whatever.
do you drink a Red Bull wrong?
I don't know. It's just like
Drank it
I
too
was
fast.
like laughing while one of you guys said
It
something.
bubbled up, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That would happen with me with seltzer water sometimes too. I like.
So why are you guys here?
Because you invited us.
I invited you to eat chicken.
Which
Right.
is delicious, by the way.
Which
was
was
alright.
today, so we're still here.
Yeah.
Yo, you cooked those wings out of the Thug Kitchen book form recipe.
I did.
Right?
I ordered them and I stuffed them. I threw them in the
Didn't he
stove.
just buy them
the
from
stove.
Jenny's place?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, what the hell? You guys are being rude guests. You're talking over us.
No. David, stop talking to me.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I can make it through this.
Don't be shy, baby. You know, talking to the mic, man.
Yeah. All right. Tell us a story.
Yeah, tell us how you guys met.
I don't
I don't think that's
anybody wants to
appropriate.
hear that. Yeah.
Whoa,
Let's
is
just
it
go
like
with that.
is it like a rated R
Wait, no,
story or
how-
something?
It's controversial. Very-
Controversial?
Yeah.
They were friends before.
Isn't that? That's okay, right?
They were friends before, and the person that got them together was her ex-boyfriend,
Nothing happened. No one cheated.
and they were
on
best
no one.
friends.
Just want to put it out there. No one cheated on no one. And we caught feelings for each other afterwards.
Like a week after.
No, shut up. It was not a week after.
And now you guys are the cutest
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
You try to be like
You
you.
called us cute.
Be like
earlier.
me? What do you mean? I'm
When?
taking notes from you guys.
Nah.
Damn, you got kind of
Wait,
sweaty.
What's wrong with you?
No, he said your hands are.
You're
I
nervous,
get
bro?
nervous around you.
It's because I was whooping you in Smash, right?
Yeah, what?
Oh,
I was
No.
whooping him, so he's
Yeah,
nervous.
me too.
You know,
what
that's
I'm like,
actually why he was losing his hands or something. That's right.
I get
he
nervous
couldn't press
around
the
him. What does he
buttons.
want from me?
He couldn't press the
I feel like
buttons.
I'm not good at the Switch because they're so small.
That's why, man. The controller makes a difference.
You know what it was? It's the controller. Because since you're used to using your PS4, the two joysticks are so close to each other. Because I was playing
Word.
with her Switch the other day, and that thing was like, I was like, what the fuck is this?
I just think it's that my hands are too big. I got man hands.
Norman, can I see your hands?
I got like midget hands, bro.
See, he's more of a man than you are, and I have seen man hands as his.
Wait, what?
I don't know what he said.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking
That
about.
made no sense.
What does that have to do with hands?
I have a very small
Because he
hand.
said he have the man of a hand, the hands of a man.
You can't even say it correct.
I think I don't know if I'm gonna upload this. I was gonna be rambling about random shit about
Word,
hands
I don't
and
even know what's going on.
stuff.
All
We haven't even talked about it.
Yo,
Get
let's-
ready to ramble.
To Rambo, what is that?
Go home.
What?
That was a bad one.
Nah,
That was a
get
bad
out.
Yeah, that was worse than me stuttering and getting my sentences on.
All right, guys,
You
hold up.
stuttering?
Security.
Come on, guys. Let's try to focus and talk about a
I'm
Something
topic.
interesting.
My other
Alright.
3 co-hosts are not. Wait, I'm a guest. I'm not a co-host. Never mind.
No, we're the host. You're the guest,
My
and you're not gonna be a guest again.
Damn.
man, what?
Don't worry.
I like
we
you
would,
see, they're not
it would
talking to us, they're
Don't
talking to
worry.
each other.
Yeah, what are you guys
What's
doing?
going on?
We are talking to you guys.
Yeah.
No.
But while you guys just awkwardly sit there and look away, we talk
have
to each
side
other. Yeah,
comments,
so
yeah.
the audience has something to hear.
Yeah,
While
but
you were talking to each other, he was trying to explain something to
What
you.
were you
yeah,
saying?
I don't even know anymore. Like, this is ridiculous.
All right, let's start again. I'm sorry.
You want to start from the beginning?
Huh?
You want
Nah,
to
I
start
gotta
from
include some of that
This
in
is
there.
good.
yeah.
I'll just cut it in or I just pre-cut and then I don't know. Behind the scenes.
I think this was good
Do the
footage.
behind the scenes at the beginning though.
That's a lot of work.
That was not a lot of work. This is literally the beginning.
That's a lot of work. I just do it behind the scenes as a new video.
As a new channel, you
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
Not new video, just a new. Like,
All right, yo, we're
Only
starting
big
a
channels do
Minecraft
that.
server. Who wants to join?
So-
Yeah, who wants to join Minecraft?
Give them the
server?
details, David.
Either send me the details because everybody in the audience fucking knows me probably, or just write it in the
Damn,
comments.
cool guy over here. Everybody knows
How much
him.
people could be in the Minecraft world?
I think
Depends how big
Yeah,
your server is.
you could have a lot of people.
But like if you, it doesn't matter between like what console you're using.
No.
No, it's
Nah, since it's
Cross-platform,
cross-platform, it's
yeah.
fine.
Can you start
As long as
server
you
on
have
a PS4
internet
or something?
connection.
No, I'll probably have to buy a server.
Or like online, and then
Yeah,
people could join
if
to
you want to donate, you could also do that.
We're starting a GoFundMe.
to open a
To
Minecraft.
open a
here's the thing,
Minecraft
though.
server.
Here's what. All you want to do is build a wall.
Okay, no, this is the case. I have a village, and with that village keeps on getting attacked by raiders
wait.
like every hour. So to protect them,
I can't believe we're
I
talking
build
about
the wall
Minecraft.
around it.
I want to hear.
Simple.
So Kayla was telling me today how you two started like stealing shit from each other's houses, and then you guys started fighting.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
Victor
'cause
doesn't-
Victor comes to our house, tries to take some of our supplies, and then he gets mad when we try to like ask him out.
Why are you getting so red?
Wait, I went to
Victor,
your house.
can you Victor, can you explain yourself, man?
Wait, the game? I was thinking real life. I was thinking real life. I was like, when did I go to your house? Wait, explain the whole thing again.
Minecraft, remember? So
Mhm.
we built the world together because I just got Minecraft,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
I joined them sometimes.
yeah, he joins us sometimes, but he
All
built
the
a
time.
house right across of us.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a day where Victor just came back from he had a day's vacation from Minecraft, so he joined us.
Yeah, yeah, like a week later.
Yeah, and he comes in and he's like checking out our house. First of all,
Damn, this
our
is
house.
a nice
First,
crib.
he doesn't like our crib.
Yeah,
It looks
I made the
disgusting.
crib, that's why.
He has like brown wood everywhere, and just a bunch of dark colors.
You don't like brown wood?
No. My house is this wood, like I don't know what's called, birch. I can't believe we're talking about Minecraft. So my house is birch, which is like a light color, and his is like oak or something, and it's like super dark, like just like it looks like almost black, like really dark brown.
It's because I like Batman.
But that's not black. It's brown. What superhero's brown? Exactly, because it's an ugly color.
He didn't even let me open my mouth. Yo, did you just call brown an ugly color?
Well, this is brown too. It depends on what though.
I feel
There's
like
no superhero with brown.
It was this kind of color that
Wait,
our
are
house
you
is.
okay?
All right, wait. I want to hear.
Brown as in like
When he said brown superhero, I thought he was talking about a black person.
No, I'm talking about like their theme
What
is
was
brown.
it?
Like Ant-Man is
The
red,
fuck?
Spider-Man is red and blue, Thor is I don't
Black
know. Like,
Panther. What are you talking about?
brown.
Oh.
Not black.
Black is in the name.
This
Brown?
is too much, yo. What the
Is
hell?
this considered racist, or can you put this on the podcast?
It's not race. We're talking about the specific color, not their skin color. And by
The way
brown,
he
I mean the
perceived
color
it.
brown.
The way
Yeah,
that
the way
he
I
perceived
view
it.
it.
Yoda's in brown.
It's not superhero.
We're
From
talking about
Marvel.
superheroes.
Like an outfit. A
Batman
superhero
isn't from
outfit.
Marvel,
Outfit,
though.
like
Huh?
Batman isn't from Marvel.
He's
though.
black, but his color's black.
Yeah, his
Super-
suit is like black and blue.
Yeah,
Well,
and it-
technically,
He's
Wonder
saying,
Woman
like,
has a shade
outfit.
of brown in her.
but her,
thing.
if you
But
see
that's
her
more
shield
gold
is
than
gold
shade
and
of
red.
brown.
But it's still like in the branch.
I
of,
mean,
like,
you could say brown is a shade of gold.
Kayla, like, yeah, she got brown hair.
No, she has
That's
black
not what
hair.
I mean. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, he meant like the costume. I understood.
All right, so back to Minecraft. Why you guys started fighting?
Yeah.
You guys
Why?
started fighting. You remember?
started fighting?
Remember when you showed us your new house along the mountain, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
I started mining it, and you said stop mining it, and then
Oh, cause I built this
You got mad at
entrance to a door that blends into the mountain,
Yeah.
and if there's a hidden lever, and you pull that lever, it opens like all the bricks move basically, and it opens the wall.
Damn.
And then the mountain is so I'm
Alright.
building
The Bat Cave.
basically the back cave, and and then the what's the rock called? It's like it turns into cobblestone. It's like
Stone.
you just stone.
It's just a rock.
No, because there's different types of rock, but the stone looks like a specific color, and then when you break it down, it just changes.
Uh-huh.
So then he started breaking it and breaking everything, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And that's it.
And then you guys started like smacking each other with the swords.
It's a game.
And then you fell off the mountain.
It's a
You
game.
fell off the mountain.
This is the worst podcast ever.
What's wrong with the
We're so
podcast?
distracted.
All right, let's talk about a serious topic.
We shouldn't
then.
have that.
something interesting. You stole his spot, bro.
That's my thing.
We could do this thing every week. I'm only here probably for once.
All
after
right.
this.
Go home.
No, don't
Scoot
go,
in,
don't
Keila,
go.
scoot in.
Don't go. All right, what should we talk about, guys?
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I like.
What's my Minecraft server? Sorry.
I gotta cut. Okay, so with this coronavirus thing
Yeah.
happening right now,
Yeah.
Okay.
if there was a huge pandemic right now, like right now in New York City,
Okay, this is I like this.
and we're
This
in
is
this house
serious.
right now. Wait, what you gotta do that?
I didn't do anything.
I must smack you.
I just put my.
He was in awe of your
Yeah.
question. He really liked the question
I
you
just
were
went like-
asking.
But you're distracting me. I'm just kidding. Whatever.
Yeah,
So
don't interrupt.
imagine there was a huge pandemic and then like it broke out like in Times Square and we're all here in Bay Ridge and then they started shutting down the bridges and started shutting down the train stations. What will you do? And there's people running around like looting and shit. End of the world right now. Damn, you guys suck. You gotta think on the fly.
Go to the closest and biggest supermarket and lock myself inside.
You and like 100 other
Yeah,
people.
you're gonna be in there
Yeah,
with a
'cause
lot of
people
people.
running in
No,
there.
because
Yeah.
whenever something like that happens, at least in movies, everybody runs
To the supermarket.
outside of. No, they run outside and go to the houses, make sure everything's fine, lock themselves in.
So what will
And
you
then
do?
Okay.
Lock yourself in a supermarket?
Yes. So for example, if some reason like everybody decides to go crazy,
Like zombies. We
Yeah,
have
like
a zombie
zombies.
apocalypse. I don't
or
know.
I lock myself in the supermarket and there's like food supplies for at least a couple years.
All right,
Years?
but like,
But there's
Nah,
other
nah,
people
nah.
there.
yeah, there's
though.
gonna be other people there too.
even
And
if-
then what if?
Because they're gonna go if there's a zombie apocalypse, they're gonna try to go home.
He's not saying. He's saying.
Not
No,
everybody.
no,
coronavirus,
I'm changing it.
though.
I'm changing it. Zombie
Oh,
apocalypse.
Oh.
Because coronavirus, everybody's just gonna stay home because you don't want to be
Yeah.
outside. But let's say you ever seen zombie movies?
Yes.
And the first 3 minutes are just it's calm, and then all of a sudden like zombies are running everywhere, and then people are running for their lives. That's what's happening right now. We're in this room, and then like breaking news: zombie apocalypse starts in Times Square, and then everybody's running around biting each other, and it's slowly moving here. What do you do then? You probably can't leave the city, right? All the bridges are gonna be blocked off, or there's gonna be mad traffic.
Yeah,
You gotta stay border the walls and stay inside.
I need to find some weapons.
Where will you go and what will you find?
I don't know.
I have a bunch of like knives and shit.
I'll
Will you
use
do
my
that?
bike.
I'll still probably do what I said and go to the supermarket. And
Bike?
lock myself in.
Bike is a good one
Yeah.
because if you want to move around on like wheels and you don't want to like walk, just stack everything on the bike. It's quiet. It doesn't require gas.
What kind of zombies are we talking about though? Like,
Yeah,
can
there's
they,
like
'cause there's
20
different kind of
different
zombies.
or something. Shit
like, are
that.
these zombies like?
Yo,
like,
come on. Just some normal. I don't know.
No, because the Walking Dead zombies, they only.
Walking
Yeah,
Dead
like
zombies.
Walking Dead
Walking
zombies.
Okay, gotcha.
Like
The
a generic
walkers.
one.
Like no.
Wait, are those the blind ones?
Yeah, the blind ones, because there's zombies that hear, and then there's zombies that smell flesh.
You hear these nerds?
They got the running zombies, exploding zombies. We got a zombie with one long arm.
Have you seen the zombie with the bazooka?
Nah.
His name is Nemesis.
Nemesis.
On what,
oh,
bro?
From Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Those are more infected, aren't they? Mutants
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
than zombie. I think the game started out as having like a zombie
Yeah,
game,
because it was called Biohazard.
and then it went crazy. I feel like that ruined it.
Have you
Well,
guys
I'm not gonna-
watched Zombieland?
Yeah, I love that
Yo,
movie.
There's a second movie.
Yeah, I watched it, man.
You
How
have,
was that one? I haven't watched it.
I loved it.
have you seen Train? I haven't seen the second one. I heard it's like an hour 20.
It's good, man. I liked it a lot. It was a great follow up from the first one.
I feel like lately I've been watching a bunch of movies. I just watched this Parasite yesterday.
How was
Did you like it?
Yo, I heard
so,
that one was really good.
It's
Won 4
really good.
awards.
It's really good. But when the picture came out where it's like the family standing in the yard,
Uh-huh.
I thought it was gonna be like a plague movie, like the coronavirus type
Uh-huh.
shit.
Okay.
Just cause I don't know, it's
You see,
named
like, the dead
Parasite.
body on
Well,
the
you see
side
a dead
too,
body,
yeah.
you see them just standing still, and then you see the word Parasite. So I thought bug was going around. So I was confused when I watched the movie.
Wait,
um,
so after watching the movie, what do you think they meant by writing Parasite?
You'll get it. It's about. Do you want me to explain it to you?
You watched
Yeah, I
it?
watched the
Spoiler
YouTube
alert.
video.
Not really. I'm just gonna explain the premise. It's about a poor family leeching off a rich family by like tricking them and like messing with them. And that's basically called Parasite because a parasite will,
Eat off of
Wait,
you.
so was it only the poor family that were leeching?
No, that's a spoiler. So
Yeah.
that's the movie came out like 2 months ago, but I don't want to talk about it just because people get annoyed by movies.
Yeah.
We could talk about old movies like I don't know,
How old? How back? Like how old?
like a year.
a year?
Like we could talk about Endgame.
oh, we can talk about
Who didn't watch Endgame? Motherfuckers. Have you guys seen Train to Busan?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
She made me watch it.
That's
Amazing.
a
Yeah, he did
really
no
good zombie
idea.
movie.
Really?
It's so good. You've seen it, right?
I felt like it was pretty predictable.
No, I didn't. When the dad.
I didn't think the dad was gonna.
You can talk about
we
it.
could
It's an
talk-
old
I'm
movie.
sorry,
Yeah,
but
it's an
when
old
the
movie.
dad, like, I thought the dad would make it to the
Uh-huh.
end. It just broke my heart. Like that whole scene. Oh, I couldn't stop crying.
But who's the only? There was only one survivor.
The little girl,
The
right?
little
Yeah.
girl and the
And the pregnant lady.
Yeah. Oh, when her husband died, I was so sad because it was so heroic. He was like, take care of our baby. And I'm here like, no, you're supposed to be there.
But
They know how to pull at the heartstrings, right?
Oh, big time, big time.
didn't the dad start the whole thing? Like he worked in a company that didn't warn them about something.
Yeah, it was something where the father was responsible. The company was responsible for it.
Like the company he worked for.
Yeah, and he already had a lot on his plate because his daughter was like the daughter in the movie. She hated the dad's guts because he's never around. So the reason why they're on the train is because they're going to the mother because the daughter doesn't want to be with the
You haven't
dad
seen the
no
movie?
more.
I saw it.
You remember that though, right? Where the daughter was like, "Take me to mom," and she's in Busan. That's the reason why they're going to Busan. And then
I don't
Busan
remember
is
it
in
down
Korea,
like that,
right?
but
Yeah,
I just
Korea.
remember like the end of it.
So the reason I'm bringing that movie up is because I think I saw a poster about number 2 coming out, like the second part.
oh really?
How is there gonna be a second part?
Well, because they're
It's a zombie
survivors.
movie.
Yeah.
Wait,
Bro.
so but who's gonna be around now?
Maybe it's
The
a different,
daughter?
maybe different story. You ever seen 28 Days Later? 28 Days Later is like a zombie movie where it takes place in 28 days, but then later they came out with 28 weeks later, and it's the same thing but with different people. So it's probably gonna be like
I wanna
that.
see that one.
It's the same world as Train to Busan.
Oh really?
Yeah,
It's a Korean film.
yeah. It's
Oh,
the same director. I think it said it's in the same world, so it's gonna be like the same zombies and stuff. I guess.
All right, so I'm gonna watch.
Like
that
what
one.
they could do is probably be like how it came to be, or like what happens afterward.
Maybe.
Like a
During,
prequel?
who knows? Yeah.
Do you guys
Sequel,
think you
sequel.
could survive like a zombie
Oh
apocalypse?
yeah, that's the first question. Yes,
No.
she'll be the first one. She'll be
I'll
patient zero.
No, I have a good reason why I don't think so. I feel like depends on if for example, if I was with my family or like loved ones, and like let's say, those funny scenes where someone trips, you're like go without me. I feel I'd be like go without me, and then I'll like probably sacrifice myself,
You're probably gonna be running and you're gonna get a paper cut,
and then I die.
you
Yeah,
just die.
I just die.
I just see myself as like not giving a fuck about anybody and killing everybody.
Why? You gotta. This is you, bro. There's gonna be like one infected person in like Europe, and you're like, "It's happening!" and just shoot down the family.
No,
God
no, okay.
damn.
What I mean, okay, not
That is mad
before.
dark.
It's not before. It's gonna be after. Like for example, if I'm like by myself at first, if you want to join, be like, nah, fuck you, just kill you on the spot.
What?
Oh, you're gonna
even
be
if
like a
they're not,
raider?
even if they're not infected.
Even if they're not.
So you would be responsible to make that community. Like in every movie, how there's like people surviving.
I feel like
then
that would be me.
Evil group forming.
Rating
Like the
them.
Negan group kind of person. That would be you.
Yeah, that probably be me.
Yikes.
But then he would even give anybody the opportunity to join because he's just gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Oh yikes! Dang, Negan looks like an angel.
You'll be the
compared
first
to
one
you.
dead. You'll be the first.
Probably.
You're gonna show up to a supermarket like, like I don't know.
Either that or it's cool.
There's no way. What did he say?
I heard something.
He's gonna hear it during the recording.
Because the thing is that you're
'Cause
talking.
you have to listen to all
You're
this
not
again,
talking.
right?
No, I don't have to listen to it. I never listen to the podcast. That's
Oh,
why
shit.
every time somebody
Okay,
talks.
cut the part I said before out.
Nah, I'm not cutting shit out.
Oh,
This whole thing is gonna be up.
because I talked about shooting in school.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I think I talked about
I
shooting
didn't
school the
hear
first
that.
episode.
It's terrible. Oh my god.
You're weird. But
How am I
Okay,
weird
if
if you
you
thought about
guys-
the same thing?
If you guys do think you'll survive, how long do you think you'll survive for?
forever.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well,
I feel like I have enough knowledge from comic books and movies.
all right.
and
So what?
manga,
So what happens if what will you do if it happens right now?
Right now,
Yeah, like there's an outbreak in Times Square, and then we're stuck here in Brooklyn.
first thing to do is to find a safe place.
It was a safe place to go to.
One near a supermarket.
You
One
and
near
your
supermarket. Supermarkets are like the worst place to hide.
Bro,
All the
I'm
windows
telling
are
you.
glass.
One near the supermarket.
Yeah, but everyone is gonna want to go to the supermarket to load up on supplies.
Go to
No,
the-
because then I feel like at least half of the population in New York will be like, "Oh shit, let's go back home. Let's lock ourselves in."
Uh huh.
Next thing you know, they're too far from a fucking supermarket. So even though they do survive
But-
the first couple of days, they have to somehow make the journey to the supermarket
But we
to
got
get more food.
But,
There we go.
but by the time you get to supermarket, this is not gonna. Oh wait, you would go to supermarket first.
But you
right,
would go
right,
to a logo bodega instead.
You know what I would do?
Get chopped cheese and all that.
Make me
ready.
15 for the
She's,
next
try-
15 days.
she's trying to eat good for
Yeah.
the next few days.
I wanna chop cheese now.
It's good.
That
Wait,
sounds
but-
delicious.
Yeah. So if it does happen, like
Right now. What-
would you guys regret like being fried wings your last actual meal?
Nah, bro.
That's a
I'm
pretty
not-
good meal.
If there's a zombie apocalypse and the world's ending, the first thing I want to think about is my last meal. I'll be like, yo, where's the food at?
Nah, you're gonna be like, oh, the past, looking back.
Why would I be
What
doing
was
that?
the
You-
last meal I had before? all
Wait, but
shit
this is
happened?
after you're in safety?
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
that
so-
makes sense.
Nah, I probably won't be thinking about that. But the first thing I would do here, I'm not saying where, but in this neighborhood, there's a military base nearby.
Okay.
So I'll go there instead of the fucking supermarket.
But I feel like
That
if
is true.
if that does happen, the military bases would actually be filled with military people.
And what's wrong with that?
I'm sure they would open up to the public.
They would open. They
hop the fence, bro.
Just
put the costume on.
They're gonna gun you down.
Because if you think about it, the president we have right now would just be like, yeah, fuck them, let them turn into zombies. You know?
Okay. But anyways, I would just go there.
Joe, you think the government got like some type of secret base
Yes.
where like if in case stuff like this happens, they just all go there?
Have you seen 2012, the movie?
Yeah.
So about that, yeah. So there's a bunch of huge like underground facilities around the state. I mean, in each state around the country, just in case like something crazy happens where the president has to escape. But people are saying that it's basically just to keep all the billionaires or the rich people around in there. I think there's a city in like Tennessee or something, like a whole city, this tiny, maybe a population of 10,000 people, and they have like 20 banks there. But usually you have like one bank per 1,000 people or whatever, right? Or like one bank per 10,000 people. But then people started like figuring out that the reason there's so much banks there is because near the mountains where they do construction, there's a military base. There's a huge underground facilities. So all the banks are to keep the rich people around there's money while they're hiding underground in the mountain.
But I don't understand that because
I probably explained it wrong.
If something actually like the whole premise of that, like if something bad actually happens, like. Money wouldn't be an issue like later on because there would be no currency.
Well, it would be a time capsule kind of concept.
Well, it's not just like money; it'll be like gold or valuables and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Because the way I think about it, like if zombie apocalypse does happen, right? Like after it all dies down, money is not gonna become a thing.
Well, what I'm assuming is it's just like it's not like an apocalypse. It's just probably like a shelter if there's a storm or something, like a huge storm where the world's gonna survive. But either way, it's like a city under a mountain, and they have like enough space for everybody in the city, but only the people who know about it could go in there.
So talking like about that kind of stuff, like if something like Fallout happens, where like the countries decide to nuke each other,
we have no time to react. That's another thing.
It's just gonna be like,
yeah, it's literally we just talking.
Because I feel like
if they drop a nuke,
I feel like there's enough time for the nuke to travel from over there to here.
You think they would be like, hey, you think they're gonna be like, hey, we're dropping a nuke on you?
No, because
you're gonna die in 10 minutes.
At least the U.S. I'm pretty sure has enough like.
They have enough information to tell within an hour.
Would they even be like willing to broadcast that? Because that's gonna cause mass hysteria.
What?
Yeah, but we're gonna get nuked anyway, so might as well tell people you're gonna die at least.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Wouldn't you want somebody to let you know, like, oh, you're gonna die tomorrow?
All right. That's a good question.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. If there's a missile coming towards us, it's not gonna take long before it hits us. So as soon as it launches and they tell us, we don't have enough time to get out of the radius of the explosion or the fallout.
Okay, if this does happen, it happens on the other side of the country.
No, if they shoot it from China to the U.S., which is the other side, right, to here to let's say New York, that rocket doesn't take more than like a couple hours, maybe 2-3 hours. That means that you have a window from now to 3 hours from now to get out of the city or the radius of the explosion. You know what the Tsar bomb was? It's the biggest bomb ever exploded, and it was 50 megatons of explosives, and they only did half of it, and it destroyed like a huge area. And then if you drop that same bomb here in Manhattan, it reaches like New Jersey. It takes like half of New Jersey. So you have to get out of that range if somebody drops a nuke.
Okay. I'll just take a boat out, but then realistically that's not gonna happen.
No, because then a tsunami.
So if there's a nuke happening, the best chance for you to survive is to go to like a school or like a police station, because they have like those heavy ass buildings. Like you remember the gym of your school? All those gyms, all those schools are bomb shelters. That's why they're made so thick and heavy.
There's some of them that aren't though.
Oh, it's like health professions. Health professions like, used to be
health professions is probably not. But if you go to like, remember your elementary school?
It's before, because depending like how old the school is, if there's been like the school's been open for like
a certain amount of years,
they were prepared for like nuclear attacks.
Health profession is like 100 years old.
Health was it used to be Stuyvesant School, like it used to be.
But
Stuyvesant
it probably
school.
Is though,
because there's a lot of secret passages within health.
Well, every building has secret passages.
No, because
like the concourse. And like the
but those aren't secret passages though, because people have access to it.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. That's a very specific New York thing. But what I'm saying is that all like in the U.S. every like school is supposed to be the bomb shelter for that neighborhood. Mm-hmm. and that's why like if you see like disaster movies, that everybody's in the gym or the auditorium of the school, and if you go to those schools, they have like heavy ass doors with tiny windows. That's because it's supposed to be a bomb shelter. Maybe not the whole school, but definitely the gym.
Or the cafeteria.
So if
That
there's a
makes
nuke
sense.
coming down, and hopefully you're not like right under it, you could just go to a school and then just camp out there and then hopefully survive it. Because the chances are that you'll probably die from fallout if you're not right under the explosion.
Yeah, that are from the chemicals.
That's the fallout. It's
Oh.
not chemicals. It's radiation.
Yeah, radiation.
Radiation.
Yeah,
You know,
the cockroaches will live.
Oh, forever and ever.
maybe, or we get superpowers. That'd be
Mutants?
tight.
I'm
Yeah.
down for this.
Damn, that would
You guys,
be-
you guys saw that,
that would be
new
pretty-
Mutants trailer?
No, I haven't.
You didn't watch it?
I don't know what mutants is. It's a TV show.
No, there's like
It's-
because we went to watch a movie yesterday, so there was
So
this
like,
trailer
X-Men?
called
My Hero.
My Hero.
Oh.
There was
It
this,
was really good for your information.
but there was this trailer where it's like it's New Mutants from Marvel, but they made it look more like a horror movie instead of like like a mutants.
Like
Is it a
Thriller?
movie or is it like
It's a movie.
It's a
Disney
movie.
Plus thing?
It's a movie that doesn't come out.
All the Marvel movies don't interest me anymore. Like I saw like the one, what's her name? Black Widow trailer. I thought that was like cheesy.
But
whack.
Scarlett Johansson though.
And she has a sister
I think she's
also.
overrated.
What?
Yeah. think
I agree.
she's overrated.
She's
Like,
pretty
I don't-
fire.
Her acting isn't that good, honestly.
I don't know about her acting.
I just don't get
I
it.
feel like you don't know good acting unless you've seen bad acting. Because then watch a bad
Well,
movie.
I feel like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What about it?
I like the acting in it.
But they're playing specific roles though.
Yeah, you know what acting is, right? I feel like like for example, what's that name that Scarlett Johansson, that movie she was in? I think it's called Lucy, the one with the
Oh
brain
yeah,
powers.
where she's like an agent or some shit, right?
Yeah, no, that's another one. Lucy's the one with the brain
It's
powers.
a Ghost Shell or something. Or
Yeah,
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost Shell is a Ghost,
Ghost in the
yeah.
Shell.
That's the Asian one we're talking about. The
Huh?
other one I'm talking about is like Lucy, where
Huh?
she gets a drug and then her brain power is like.
Oh, it has that commercial
activate.
that's like, we only use 10% of our brain.
Yeah, that
But this
one.
pill uses 100%.
Wait, I thought that's Limitless.
No, that's
No.
because Limitless.
No,
never
Limitless
had
is a
commercial,
pill that
yeah.
just gives you like energy.
No, it's not a pill. It's a drug. Yeah.
But the Lucy one is like the trailer. I think Samuel L. Jackson saying that, and then
No, it wasn't Samuel. It was Morgan Freeman.
it was a black guy.
One of the
But-
famous voices.
But then I think I heard a scientist like talk about it. He was like, yeah, we use really most of our brain all the time, and doing 100% is not gonna do any difference. It's probably just tire you out. And I was like, that kind of killed the movie though. But I don't know. I like all that shit. Like when scientists explain stuff. Like, what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson has a series where he just breaks down scientific movies. He's just like, well, this wouldn't happen because of this.
Wait, is that on YouTube or is that a podcast?
YouTube. I think he has his own podcast. It's called Star Talk.
Yo, I'm about to watch this.
It's good. It's good, but I can't. I don't know. Something about his voice for a whole 3 hours. You know what it
I
is?
feel like he sounds good when he talks to somebody else.
He sounds good, but when I listen to him, if he has a guest on, he interrupts them a lot, which is like.
Oh, he goes like, I'm not like.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
goes,
exactly.
Yeah.
So like, let's say I try to talk, he's like, and you do this, and I'm just like, God damn. Listen to his podcast, bro. He does that a lot.
Because I noticed that when I was listening to the Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's
podcast,
mostly
'cause
the
he
ones
has
I
two
listen to.
podcasts
With
Joe
Rogan. I think it's 3. I think it's more than that. It cut off, but I'll figure it out.
Yo, that's his move, bro.
He did this.
You see this?
That's gonna be you.
I'm gonna pop you with this. This is heavy, bro.
I actually thought he was gonna say what he said.
Is that the one you carried around once for Halloween?
Damn, you carried this during
No, I never
Halloween.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Yeah, he did. He took it to the.
We went
that little
to
shop in
we
K-Town.
went to K-Town in Cafe Bennett.
This
I
got
did?
some weight to
Yeah.
it, bro.
It
You were a
was.
cowboy and Yadira was a.
Why was I carrying that though? No, it wasn't. Why would I carry
Yeah,
it?
you were
Yeah,
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
he
Indiana
wasn't. He
Jones?
was a cowboy.
No, he was Indiana
No,
Jones,
he
wasn't he?
No. I remember. I have pictures.
But why would I carry that? It's heavy.
You're asking
I mean,
us.
it makes
You're
sense
the
if
one
you're
carrying
Indiana
it.
Jones because you still.
Because I remember that Halloween, I was not Indiana Jones. I was a cowboy. And I didn't put effort in my costume, and I had class before that. So why would I take this to class?
Oh, because Hamlet.
I don't know.
Damn, that would
No,
be
that
sick
was
though.
you.
Imagine
That
you're in
was
class
you.
and you just have this shit on your
That's
desk.
'cause I had-
The thing is that I have really bad memory,
Uh-huh.
so I don't remember if they're
He-
telling the truth or not.
I am telling the truth.
Maybe it's all the
I just
alcohol.
say yes to whatever she says.
No, I didn't drink. We went to Cafe Ben and had coffee. That's it.
Yeah, we had coffee and we had a slice of cake too.
Oh yeah, that was a good cake.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want
It's coming
cake.
back to him now.
I want
He
cake.
remembers the cake,
Right?
but he can't remember the school.
All right.
I think he got a
You
carrot
remember
cake.
now?
No, I don't remember
Oh
shit.
my god.
I have like the worst memory.
That part, you just.
You know, you know how like like, I could tell you a story from when I was like 3 years old, but I
Yeah.
can't tell you what happened last week, which is weird because I have like these really old memories of me as a child, but
What memories?
He doesn't know because he doesn't
No,
remember.
no,
No,
Of
I
him
haven't-
as a child.
Yeah, he doesn't know because he doesn't remember.
No, he said he remembers his childhood memories.
Yo, are you good, man?
are you,
Oh, yeah,
you
he
gotta
did
pay
say that.
attention.
What the hell?
This is a freaking weird podcast.
Int-
So,
very
one memory
interesting.
I have
It's
as a
more
child,
entertaining than the other ones.
bro. Talk to the group, not to
Yeah, listen
I'm
to the
I'm
story.
speaking to the audience. Okay.
bro. It's you. You're gonna listen to this later.
Yes.
All right.
It's
Good
just-
comment, David.
it's just-
I know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You're never gonna see him again.
Probably not.
Maybe hanging off the wall.
Dang.
Oh, like the
Not
skeleton?
There's not enough space for me there.
One memory I had as a kid. I remember the plane flight here. Yo,
Can you stop?
I'm sorry.
get the bat. I'm gonna pop him in the head if he talks again.
It's not bad, though.
What
Oh.
the? What the? Fuck?
Don't get him the
Outside
bat.
you.
Your childhood memory was
I forgot it.
3 years old?
I thought it was stuff you remembered.
I don't know. There's a bunch of memories. I just remember the plane flight coming to New York City.
How old were you then?
3 or 4.
What was the meanest thing you've done when you were a child?
I can't say. I'll go to jail.
Actually,
Actually, like, is it?
I can't say. I'll go to jail.
Yeah, you
what's
must have
the
been.
nicest thing
You
did for
must.
another
You must have
person?
been a wild child, bro.
The nicest thing, I
Yeah.
donated a lot of clothes.
Wasn't that your mom that did that for you?
No, my teacher set up this she planned out this. She was a hippie. She planned out this like whole food and clothes drive.
And then you donated a bunch of clothes.
Wait, who was the hippie?
Wait, your mom told you to
My
do it? Or
teacher.
You did it?
Okay.
I did it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Because I remember my mom used to be like, "What doesn't fit you? Okay, we're donating this." And I'm like,
I mean, it's probably a lot of that, but
because did that ever happen to you? Like the clothes you didn't wear, your mom is like, "Okay, give
It would be
to
like
I'll give it
hand-me-down.
to-
Yeah,
Yeah, give it to your
hand-me-downs,
cousins. or
Yeah,
something.
younger
Yeah.
cousins.
I don't have cousins.
Yeah, brothers.
Yeah, so
You're the youngest one though. No, you're not.
I'm the
They
middle
go
one.
hand-
The
Yeah, they
middle.
go hand. Yeah, she took clothes you didn't used to fit in and give them to your brother. Probably, right, Brian?
I think so. I don't remember. It's a good question.
Yeah,
Thank you for
but
asking.
it's from the past, so you're supposed to remember.
I think we all got our own clothes, and there was not a lot of hand-me-downs.
Damn, you guys rich.
It's not that. I think because we were all different sizes. Like me and Brian were bigger than Richard, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
handing me up. Like I'm giving him my clothes.
Hand me up.
And then another thing is that
Here, big brother.
we just, like, especially for shoes and stuff, we just destroy them.
Oh
So,
no, yeah,
yeah.
I would not share shoes.
Another thing, the reason we didn't have hand-me-downs is because we were like little cholos, bro. We had baggy ass clothes, so that shit fit us for years.
yo, my mom in middle school was like, anything we got, right? Size large, extra large. Yeah, you're gonna wear it
Exactly.
when you're like 10 years later. I'm like,
I
what
had,
the?
I was like 5 feet with a shirt that reached me here.
A
I'm not
short
even
sleeve
kidding.
one, right?
Yeah, it was a short sleeve shirt. I'll go to like Foot Locker and get like their like plain
Yeah,
white.
and they had like super long.
I was a little cholo.
I was the first female on my like cousin's side,
Uh-huh.
so I got my male cousins hand-me-downs.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of pictures of me as a child where
Tomboy.
people thought I was a boy, cause I got the mushroom cut too. Like they didn't hold back
Wait,
with
what?
yeah. So
That's the Asian part of you.
yeah, probably
The Japanese side.
Yes.
Japonese. So how was Japan?
Oh yeah, you guys went to Japan.
Before the coronavirus, I just want to put it out there.
The craziest
She's
part
lying, we came back.
when we were working is that all the Asians came back from Asia after the coronavirus breakout happened,
Yeah.
and I was scared because a lot of Asian people where we work. It was
Yeah, a lot of people flew out to Asia at the beginning of the year.
because it was January, so
Yeah.
everybody's going to see family and stuff, and then
Yeah.
I came back during the wrong time, or maybe the right time.
Well, actually, when we were in Japan, that second week we were there, my mom sent me an article. She's like, read it. It's about a virus that's going around. And I'm like, yeah, that's not important. Like,
I don't think your mom likes you.
yeah.
She's probably like,
up for
read
debate.
it, get away from me.
And then,
Nah, she's probably just giving her like a heads up.
well, I
Heads
don't
up.
even know what it was, but we like brushed it off.
Damn.
And then next thing you know, it's like this big blowout, like worldwide.
But do you guys still know like there's the Ebola happening and stuff still?
Ebola?
Yeah.
Well, Ebola's now like.
But they found the cure for that too.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
Ebola's not trendy right now, so nobody cares about Ebola.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go at. Like whatever's not trending, people don't care about. Because what was it?
But they did find a cure for Ebola though, right?
Yeah, they did. Well,
No, they didn't.
It's not a cure, but they found how to treat it.
Okay.
It's not curable, but
I think they were.
Oh, it's
I
not
don't think they found a
curable?
cure. I think they're just able to maintain it.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So like,
there's still like even now there's still like people in Africa that have it.
yeah, and people still go like if you see somebody with Ebola, you'll get it. There's no cure for it. It's just like there's like a 50% survival rate.
Damn.
The only
Fun
thing
fact: I
that
got screened for Ebola
Where?
in senior year of high school. I interned in the emergency room for Mount Sinai, and I shadowed this doctor in the ER, and it was my turn to be in the adult ER. And for some reason, like, we see this patient in the isolation room, and I'm like, oh, what's wrong with him? And he goes, oh, I don't know, he has something. We'll come back to it. When I come back from break, there's like the helicopters around, news reporters and everything, and I go to my mentor and I'm like, wait, what just happened? He's like, oh, the isolation patient was actually gonna be tested for Ebola. So we all had to stay there till we got screened and cleared to head out home that day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Was it scary?
It was scary because it was like people were like panicking, like the doctors were all like, we were students.
How were you? Were you like, oh my god, I might have Ebola?
I'm like, god damn it, why wasn't I just home today?
Did they make you do calls? Like,
what do you mean calls? Well, I had to call my parents because I leave my
internship
around 4 o'clock. Internships around 4 o'clock. I left probably around like 7, 8 that day. And because like, we're minors, so they're supposed to take care of us first too. And we're part of the program. But I got a good grade on my end of the project. Like, at the end of the program, we're supposed to present something. So I presented it on Ebola.
Damn.
It was fun.
Nerd.
No, but the coronavirus is scary.
Are you guys scared of it right now?
No.
Not really.
I'm just...
Because from what I heard, is like it's just another version of the flu. Like the flu is
But
worse.
it's like
it's a super flu.
But
Yeah,
doesn't the flu
exactly.
kill like hundreds of thousands of people
No,
a
that's-
year?
no,
It does also.
No, that's the thing. Like right now, the flu, like since the beginning of the year, the flu has killed more people than coronavirus.
Interesting.
And the flu actually has killed people, like, in general,
Yeah.
more than anything. More than car accidents and everything.
Like the flu is worse than the coronavirus, and it's killed more people like in this year, and like they still give coronavirus like priority.
Well, yeah, because it's like no one knows how to treat it. Now, apparently, it goes to pets now. So, like...
No, from what I heard, like the people that have that have been old people and not
Yeah,
because they have weaker
The people
hearts and
dying
stuff,
are
yeah.
with weaker
Weren't there?
immune systems.
Wasn't there young people dying
Yeah,
Yeah,
also?
it's because but very young though.
Yeah.
No, there was like a couple of like regular 20-year-olds that
Oh, shit,
died.
really?
Yeah,
But
they
then-
were on the
but
Diamond
then, like
cruise.
like a lot of people have weaker immune systems because of one thing or another. Because there's
No,
also
but
The
my-
doctor died that who warned everybody
Well,
about
that's
the.
crazy. What I don't
I
like about
thought he was killed.
is that people don't,
Or is
like...
We
that a
don't
or is
know.
that a different?
You want to hear conspiracies?
All right.
So there's
Some
I think I said this.
coronavirus theories?
I mentioned this before, but the only like biohazard facilities is in Wuhan, China, where
Oh yeah, I
where
heard
the
something
corona-
about it being transported and like.
yeah, or maybe there was like an accident, or maybe they let a crazy mutant disease go out and blame the Chinese people. Another thing is that a bunch of like biologists that are studying here in the U.S., like in Harvard and stuff, got caught taking in money from Chinese governments to work in China. So I think that's illegal because they're supposed to report their income and then report the Chinese income. And I think some of those doctors were working in Wuhan in their biohazard facilities. So it's all conspiracy, bro.
Because the funny thing is, whenever something like this happens, there's always like same conspiracies just come back. Because I remember in 2013 or 2015 there was the SARS.
Mm-hmm.
And when the SARS happened, nobody knew what the fuck it was.
Another thing,
Until they found out it came from bats and shit. But before that, people had their theories about, oh yeah, the lab thing, this and that, the mutant. So it's just the same thing over and over again.
another thing is that one of those doctors that was getting paid off by China was friends with Epstein. And that's
Oh, the rapist guy who like took his life recently.
you know Epstein, Epstein didn't kill himself. Epstein.
Yeah, it's like a meme.
He
No,
had
I
like a
haven't
lot
seen
of
that.
Bro, where have
money.
you been at? He's this rich super billionaire that was had a Hollywood or celebrity like prostitute ring,
Yeah, had like an island.
like a child prostitute ring,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
and that he recently got caught, and he was gonna get tried for like millions of years, or like I don't know, like a bunch of life sentences, and then he was gonna snitch on all the people he like gave
worked
prostitutes. that he worked with.
Well, some of them were leaked already. That's how Prince Andrew lost his title.
Well, no, they were not leaked. So he
Wait, which is that one celebrity that people were blaming because of rape and shit?
Oh, that's Harvey.
That's a
whole
different thing.
different person.
So, well, it might be connected. So there's a huge pedo ring. Like he was getting like young girls, like under 14, shit, to sleep with these billionaires at his like private islands and stuff.
That's just fucking crazy.
And then he was gonna snitch on everybody that hired him to get like those freaking prostitutes, and then he killed himself. You know, and so that's where the meme came, where everybody was like, he didn't kill himself, he was about to snitch. And he was also on suicide watch, and he was guarded and stuff. And then when he killed himself, the cameras were off, and it's just a bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
So he was gonna snitch on people, but as people, dig deeper in the not Harvey Weinstein, the Epstein case, they start seeing that there's a bunch of connections between him and other celebrities. So one big one is Clinton family. So was it Bill Clinton is seen with
hugging one of the girls or something like
yeah,
that.
He's hugging one of the girls, and he was in Epstein's private jet like 28 times. And then Clinton said something about it. He was like, "Oh, who hasn't been on a plane with somebody a bunch of times?"
Yeah.
And then he also has connection to Prince Albert.
No, Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah, he actually
one
got
of the
stripped
princes
from his royal
The
title.
Really?
queen
Yeah.
banned him.
And then that's the queen's favorite son too.
And
Yeah.
then
Where did he
other
go?
people.
He still lives in England. However, he can't use the Royal Highness status no more. He's just Andrew now. Like the fact
Because
that
of his
call him Prince
connections with
Andrew.
Epstein.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other people, like a bunch of celebrities, like billionaires, probably contact him. The reason he got so rich, because before that he was a professor or a teacher. He just kind of like blackmailed a bunch of
Students?
A-stars
no,
and all that.
he blackmailed a bunch of like billionaires and millionaires.
But how?
So,
Wasn't he just a teacher though?
just let's say you're a billionaire and I get you a prostitute, and now I caught you with the prostitute of proof.
Oh, so he was
Give me money.
He was a teacher with a prostitute on the side. Or probably
No.
He was a teacher, and then all of a sudden he became a billionaire.
He'll give you bait, and then if you
So-
caught onto it, he'll use that against
So
you.
the way he became a billionaire was by blackmailing and creating a prostitute ring.
God damn.
And then he had a private island that somebody bought for him, and just stuff like that. Like he was just like a crazy
How do you
billionaire.
buy private islands?
You buy an island, and
You have
then
to have
That is
money.
pretty crazy.
No, yeah, like how do like who does
Yeah.
the island belong to? Who do they have to pay to actually get it?
you probably don't like you probably go to a country that's islands, and then you say, "Can I buy the property off the island?" It's not. It's still probably.
So they still have to pay taxes and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
it's like, let's say you know how you go buy land in the U.S. like to build a house. Man, you buy a land so big that takes up an island. So then you just buy the island.
Oh, okay.
Like let's say I go to Hawaii and I'm just like, mine now. I still have it's still part of the U.S. but it's my
How
island
much
because I
you
own the
think
property.
You'd have to pay to buy Hawaii.
A trillion.
So much tax every year.
It's like buying Manhattan.
Because you got to pay all that property tax. So like,
God damn, it's crazy.
So yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
Epstein
but,
didn't kill himself. I mean, I probably got a bunch of facts wrong, but that's a general idea of what happened. And then one of the professors,
I remember.
scientists, like they were seen with Epstein, or something like that, and he was giving them
You
money.
think Bill Nye the Science Guy is one of them?
No, he's not rich
No.
enough. He's not rich
Yeah.
enough.
He's famous enough though.
But keep Bill 9 out of this.
Well, maybe.
It's like 5 minutes.
I feel great.
I don't know. I
It's
don't know
'cause you
how I
already went
feel,
to the
man.
bathroom.
I did.
My stomach is still feeling
Yeah,
something.
See, you gotta
me
push up-
too.
this is how we started the last one. I feel like once you go, it's gonna go away, and you feel great.
Yeah, because right now, like,
I
at
feel
least
great.
my
You know-
stomach right
you-
now, I feel like I have a 6-pack because of the amount of shit I have.
Go poop, dude.
You know
I'll
what
just
it
cut
is
it.
though? Since I'm not at my home, I'm like, damn, the toilet's not gonna be the same.
The toilet's pretty comfortable though.
It's pretty
I
comfortable.
feel like I haven't had
You know, like, what place has the most comfortable toilets?
I'll
What?
say Rockefeller. Oh.
Oh, is it
Don't you shit
the
in a hole in
bidet?
Japan?
Yeah, it's the bidet. Like, they have seat warmers, so it warms up the seat.
Yo,
so when you sit down, it's kind of
man.
warm. But
I need that.
I got creeped out because of that. Because the very first time, like, I actually sat down, I'm like, why the fuck is this seat so warm?
It's like hot, right?
yeah, like really warm.
I feel like when you your butt cheeks touch the toilet seat in the morning, it wakes you up.
Yo, but it's so
You need
cold
that.
though. Wait.
You need it. You need it. It's like
Gives you like
it's
chills.
coffee
You're
in
like,
the morning.
There's actually, but that's actually, warms up your butt
Yeah.
too when you pee and everything. It's pretty cool. Like, I think we enjoyed using the public bathrooms over there when we were in
Yeah.
Osaka because our
you-
Airbnb didn't have one.
How
the one in
about-
Tokyo did.
How long are you guys in Japan?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
How was the flight over there?
It was horrible. Because I stayed up and she was sleeping.
I
the whole
actually,
time.
flying to Japan, I slept
And
the
coming
full
back, you
13 hours.
Damn.
Well, not the full, like say 10, 11 hours. And then when we got off the plane to Korea, because we had to stop at Korea for the layover, my ankles were like swollen. I had like kinkles, like ugly ass kinkles.
Wait, from what? How come? Because you're just sitting on the whole
You
time?
were there with me, cause I slept. I didn't walk around, so there was no circulation. So,
Damn, is that what happens?
yeah.
It's also the altitude.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit.
think females actually get swollen ankles more than males, because some males do get them, but they're not as severe as females do.
Because during the flight, not during the flight, like while like an hour before we were supposed to land, they made a stretch.
You should stretch.
Like they tell you to get up and stretch.
There's actually a
Not
video.
get up. There's a video that shows us what to do. So
And everyone on the plane were like,
and if you looked around, everybody was also
They
doing
search-
it. So you told yourself like, "Fuck, I need to."
Might
do
as
Man,
it.
that's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty Japanese.
Word.
I feel like
Americans
No,
be like, yeah,
I feel
fuck
like
this.
It's way better over there. Like at
Oh,
least
yeah.
there's like a public restroom like every like 5 blocks or something. But they're not like the public restrooms here in the park. That shit's actually
Super
like
clean.
clean.
and they actually have like sanitizer, so like you would have
Hand
to.
sanitizer and stuff.
No, not hand sanitizer.
Oh, the
Sanitizer for the
sanitizer to clean the
toilets.
toilet. Yeah, they
Oh,
also have the little
shit.
sanitizer
To wipe
like,
it?
Yeah.
to wipe down the toilet to clean
And I
it.
was like, yo,
Damn.
that's why I love the public bathrooms, because I feel like they were the cleanest things ever.
I just feel like the whole system over there.
How about the water squirting? How does that feel?
In your butthole.
Yeah, like your
I felt
butt.
super clean.
The very first time, like
You liked it too much, didn't you?
no. Here's the
David's
case.
taking like half an hour in the
So-
bathroom. Yeah, I was taking a
She's just
shit.
pushing the buttons.
So
There's
the whole
actually music that
issue
plays.
with the thing is like it has a system on the side, and you choose like how much pressure you want and how much water.
You like it really hard, don't you?
No. So the very first time I didn't know how to use it. So then I pressed the on button and I look down. I'm like, I see it all the way to the max, but I'm ignoring it because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it means or it says. But then it went like, so the way it works is a little stream that comes out to like test it, I think it is, and then goes like full blast.
Oh, damn.
So since the pressure was hella high, that shit went straight to my balls instead of my balls.
Did it go up your butt?
It wiggled them.
No, because it wiggled them, so then I moved, and then it was going up my butt. I'm like, this is too much pressure.
Yeah, it was pretty-
I want to try a now.
Word, I
No,
want
it's
to
good.
try it out too, man.
It's $1,000
Wait, how-
to install one.
How's it work though? Like it just sprays you and then does it dry you off too or what?
Oh no, I wish.
There's probably
So you gotta
So
wet
that's
butt?
when you wipe,
Well,
right?
I mean, there's toilet paper there, so you.
Because
can
you know
just,
what's the
like-
whole point of you using baby wipes when you wipe yourself is like to clean the stuff out.
Yeah.
So like the bidet, it's like a baby wipe where it's wet.
Yeah.
And
But
you
what
just take a normal like tissue, like a normal like thing, and then just clean yourself.
But what if it's so like let's say you took like a messy dump, right?
Yeah.
And it's like little bits and pieces everywhere and the bidet squirts like hits it with water and it spreads it everywhere. Would it be like
No,
that or
'cause
it's good?
The bidet, it's like
Aims
out, it's
towards
like
specifically.
like towards the top of the thing, so it's outside the water of the toilet.
Oh.
It uses the same water I think that you use to flush the toilet, or a different water. I'm not sure.
I mean, that water's clean.
Yeah, that water's clean.
You could drink out of that water.
No.
During an emergency,
He said no.
I mean, during an emergency, that's one of the places you can get water from because it's
During
filtered water.
During an emergency, Bear Grylls told you to pee to
But
drink
I
your
think-
pee
No.
in the desert. But are we gonna
The
do
water
that?
the water is clean, but I think it's just the idea.
The
of it
water
that's
in the tank
nasty.
is clean, not the
Yeah.
water in the toilet bowl.
So every time you flush, it's like a new cycle of water.
It's clean
Yeah.
water.
That's why they use certain amount of gallons of water. every
Yeah, that's
time
why
you
people
Yeah.
don't
flush.
like. Oh,
They
toilets
don't
are
like-
stupid
Oh,
because you're flushing clean water.
You could drink it, but the idea of it is nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I've
probably.
I've seen videos of people online where they put like cereal in their toilet and they put milk and they eat it from it, and it's nasty to me, but I'm pretty sure they clean the fuck out of it beforehand.
Wasn't there like a trend in Japan to eat out of toilet bowls?
Eat out of
I
toilet
think that
bowl?
was
Yeah.
here.
No,
that was in Japan. There was a trend to eat out of toilet
I
bowls. There was a
mean,
restaurant
It's
where
one
they
of the
served you
cleanest
chili
countries.
in a toilet bowl, and people will eat chili
Man,
out
that
of a toilet
sounds
bowl, or like
nasty.
little toilet
No,
bowl
but
like
that-
plates.
It sounds nasty, right? But for example, you see those little trays that they give you at the hospital when you stay there to like vomit or take a shit on it
Uh-huh.
or pee on it. Like obviously, if you see one of those, you're gonna think like, oh, it's nasty. But if they tell you like, oh, nobody's ever used this like ever since it was made, so you can eat out of it, we still eat out of it.
Probably.
Okay, you were supposed to say no.
Oh, I shook my head yes
But
too.
Yeah.
it's just like a metal
It's just-
tin.
If I knew that it
because it's just a
wasn't-
metal thing, but the idea of like, oh shit.
So for
The first
me,
time I seen
so
this
for
in
me,
my
like if let's say you pee in the toilet, right? Like I'm gonna think that once that pee like touches the water, it's gonna
It's
you
never
know,
going away?
Contaminated, yeah.
yeah, like it's gonna spread somewhere. So when you're flushing, maybe it's going upstream.
But isn't it the same with your shoes though? Okay, when you go home, do you take off your shoes?
Yeah,
for that?
I do.
Okay, I figured that.
You don't do that?
He doesn't do that.
I do that to go to my room sometimes, but then there's
No,
some.
once I enter the house, there's like the back
Shoes
door
come
and the
off.
front door. Yeah, there's like a shoe rack, or like I'll bring it upstairs to my room because I have like the shoe boxes.
I also have the issue where I live with other people, and if I tell them to do that, they would never do it.
They wouldn't do it.
No.
Or your
Damn.
mom.
I do it sometimes. Like today, we
Word.
don't take off our shoes, but I clean usually after, like a mop, and then that's when you do it.
Oh
But
yeah,
when
we used to take. Yeah.
But like I'm gonna be walking in and out. Like I don't want
In my
Be
house,
shoeless.
we can't walk with shoes. Like we have like.
because you're
that's
Japanese.
I don't know. It's just something we do. Like every time you
It's
come
like-
over,
it's-
you always take off your shoes
It's clean.
too.
If you wanna,
don't.
I'll do
Yes,
it,
you
bro.
do.
I don't mind. It's
Nah.
very
In the
normal
kitchen.
for me.
Alright.
I'll just leave a pair of slides here.
I'm dead.
Maybe later.
Have you given him the key to the place yet?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
I'm here once a week.
George has the key. He might come any second now.
Really?
He'll be here around 6. You hear the doorbell.
God damn, it's about to be 6. What the fuck?
Does he got to get something today or something?
Yeah, like stuff.
I mean,
Yeah. But the thing is that I was telling, because I live here alone, right? I was telling Brian to tell George to text me before he comes.
Huh?
Because he has the habit of just showing up.
Damn, so it's scary, right?
Yeah, so usually it doesn't bother me because Brian was here. But now that I'm alone, I'm like, I'm going to be playing video games with headphones on.
And
And,
you
I'm going to turn around and the dude's going to be there. And I'm going to be like, ah. Either I'm going to like have a heart attack or he's going to get stabbed.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
If a guy goes up to you with a knife in his hand in the streets, would you guys just do what he says?
Just run.
I'll
He
probably
says,
try to
or
run.
you
He
try
has
to
a
run?
knife. You can
'Cause
just run.
He does have a knife, but what if he's smaller than you guys? Like you guys know you'd be able to beat him off one by one, but you still like
Beat him up.
you beat him up like one on one. I did say beat him off one by one.
Your turn. Your turn.
So you guys know you're gonna beat him up like
Yeah.
one on one. Would you guys still run away, or would you actually try to?
It
do
doesn't matter how
something?
small you are. If you have a fucking knife, you have
Yeah,
a knife.
it depends. What's going on in my life? Like if I have like a little less to lose, I'll try it. But like,
So you think you have a lot more to lose now?
There's no way you're not gonna get.
well, I'm
stabbed
getting
if you fight
older, so
somebody.
like my fears are getting more rational. You know?
if you,
Put
So
ration-
you think you're saying like if you were younger, you would.
Yeah, cause I know less. You know, it's like I feel like the more you know about shit, sometimes it's scary.
you want to hear a funny story? So it's not that funny actually. It's
I
about
heard fucking instead of funny.
funny.
Damn, you just horny right now, aren't you?
No, like no, he said
Beat
like,
him up.
He said like it's when he said like a fucking story. I'm like, oh, what story is it?
Oh,
And he said
okay.
funny. Oh.
I saw an old video like a year ago or 2 years ago about
Uh-huh.
this guy in the 80s, where there was this guy running around New York City stabbing people, and then he heard about the story because they never catched him, and then he was in the subway. I think it was not like in the 60s actually. It was like 10 years ago or something that this happened, and then he was in the subway train. Are you beating him off?
Oh my
I
god.
did the motion because of the camera.
No, he hit my hand.
You guys are nasty.
Yeah, y'all are nasty.
Cochinos. Alright, so there's a story, right?
Yeah.
And this guy was in a train station reading the story of this guy running around stabbing people, and then the guy walks in the train station, and then at this point it's like citywide news, right? So they had cops in each train, and they were like behind where the conductor drives, where you can't see indoors but they can see you. And then that happened during when the guy walks into a train. So the guy looks up, and then this guy starts stabbing him. So then he fights him off, wrestles the knife from him, and stabs the guy back. So they're both stabbed. And then as soon as they're on the floor, the cops come out and arrest the guy. Like the cops waited till the guy took care of the problem himself or got himself stabbed before they came out and helped him.
Damn.
That's funny.
But that was like a whole.
You think? But I've heard that like sometimes it like the stuff happened to have evidence against the.
I mean,
Yeah.
they had witnesses because it was a train station. But the guy who was telling the story, he said that because that happened to him, he said he filed a lawsuit towards the NYPD and they never like finished or something, or he's still in trial or something.
Damn.
A lot of them, I heard like a lot of them try to like make it more lengthy because the
Mhm.
more it goes out, like you need more time with the lawyer. So if you need more time with the lawyer,
And you'll
you pay
give
more
up.
money, so
And you just give
you
up.
just give up because you don't want to waste more money.
Maybe. But I don't know. If you're fighting somebody with a knife, there's no way you're not gonna get stabbed. So it doesn't matter how small. If he's a midget, if he's 3-4 feet tall,
Okay, let's say
you're gonna
like,
lose an ankle, bro. Your foot's gonna fall off.
Depends how big the
so
knife
let's
is
say-
too.
All right, let's say you, Keila, since you know like, what are you Taekwondo, right?
Taekwondo.
Yeah, Taekwondo, and you're black belt. So you're a black belt teacher, so you know a lot of self-defense.
Correct.
So would you still run away, or would you try to take the knife away from
I will
him?
still run away.
All right, let's see if there's a loved one next to you and he doesn't run that fast. Would you still try to defend it so that person doesn't get stabbed, or?
That's called giving a piggyback ride. I'll run away.
What would you do?
I run away.
I mean, what if you're in a corner, like you're in an alley and there's no other way?
That's
Yeah, that's like-
that's a fight
that's
or flight
literally-
response right there.
You're gonna die or
So might as well do something.
yeah.
Right.
I'll fight.
If
Just
my
give me
back was
excuse.
against wall, if it's my life or their life, like come on, man.
Would you
Right.
kill them though, or you just?
Oh,
like,
If you had like a
I don't
pipe,
know.
like a long 3-foot pipe, and they only had a knife, I think you could beat them.
Okay, for example, if you had that pipe and you had the choice of either hitting them in the head or hitting the knife out of their hand.
Why would I not hit him in the head?
It depends how. For
you
me,
don't
it
wanna
depends
hurt
how
them.
big the knife is.
I want to hurt them. They have a knife.
So you're willing to kill a person just because they have a knife?
If you're willing to stab somebody with a knife,
They're not worth living.
one of the consequences of that is getting killed. So yeah,
So you would kill a person?
I wouldn't want to kill a person, but if self-defense, I'm popping them in the head.
Yeah, when you're
Okay.
self
You gotta eliminate the threat right away.
You think there's people out there that want to kill a person, but
Yes.
they can't. So what they do is like they try to provoke the other person. So they're like, "Oh, you
I think-
hitting me and I'm self-defense. So I can just kill you now."
Me and Brian knew this kid who robbed a store with a BB gun and then waited outside for the cops, and he got shot. I feel
Got
like that's
shot.
he got
yeah,
shot.
there's a lot of people that
Damn.
do those type of
It's
things.
like-
Instead of killing themselves, they got killed by the cops.
Oh shit.
Death by was it suicide by cop?
I think so.
I mean, that's basically what
That's the
you're saying.
thing, yeah.
Like you want to. I don't know if they want to kill somebody. Maybe they just want to get killed. Maybe what if they're super religious and then suicide is
They
It's a
would stay
sin.
in limbo if they.
All right, so
kill
let's say
themselves.
I hate you right to the point where I want to kill you,
okay.
but I can't kill you in any conventional way because I'm fucking stupid,
So you
clumsy.
just trying to kill me in a weird way?
Yeah, because I want to kill you. So I'm like, I can't kill you the like
Proper
any way, a proper way, or I can't just stab you and like throw your body out because they're gonna find out it's me at one point.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do this as legal as I can. So I get you mad at me and you start confronting me where like you hit me at one point. Then after that, if I hit you back, that's self defense. But I hit you hard enough where I kill you.
No,
Damn.
it can backfire on you.
Yeah,
Though.
because then
What was the
it's your
question?
it's your word. Like, what if
Against
are you
them.
gonna be like recording it? That would be
Yeah,
fishy
like a
too.
witness and stuff, you know.
No, but even then, like, there's people who get arrested for self-defense. Like that girl who killed her.
It depends what state you're
rapist.
in.
You think so?
Because in Texas, you had the castle law where if you step on somebody's property, they're allowed to shoot you.
Yeah.
I don't know if
And
it's
then
in Pennsylvania.
and you get the opposite. I mean, there's a couple states, and then you got like the opposite, where it's like California, where this guy was robbing a liquor store and then hurt himself and then sued the people and then won. So it's just like yeah. You never heard about that? That like this guy was robbing a liquor store and he like hurt himself while robbing the liquor store, like either like breaking a window or something, and then he sued the family that owned the liquor store and then won.
He won.
He won.
What was
But
his
don't okay. The
argument?
people who like
Or the same story where like you break into a house, you shoot me, and I
Did
sue you for
Did
shooting.
he get
me.
locked up though?
I don't know. That's an old
I
story.
understand like don't normally the ways those things work is like there's a juror and a jury. They decide like whether he's guilty or not.
I think it's like 3 votes or something. I'm
Just
not
three
too
votes?
sure how it
'Cause then
works.
in that point, like I understand, like you could easily like try to convince one person, like either the person's really stupid or something, but they said yes.
That's why
But
usually.
then a whole room full of people, how the fuck can you convince them
That's
okay?
why.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually, I mean, sometimes it could be with, like paid off with money too. You
Or
know?
the people are just a bunch of pussies. They just don't get this guy in trouble.
yeah, usually they try to get like a unbiased and like random group.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lawyers are tricky though,
Yeah, it is.
and then people will act fine.
Or they could try to tell a story a certain way.
Mm.
Like I was rubbing money for my
And
sister because she's sick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the court system works.
We're not law students.
We're not anything really, like, related to law. I guess.
Oh, I thought he said we're not anything. I'm like,
Damn,
well, then.
Kayla's about to be like,
Yeah.
Small island.
don't worry, you're a black belt.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen.
I
license
have
in-
pictures. Go on my Facebook. You'll
Yeah,
see
but
them
you gotta.
there.
I don't think that's.
Do
can
you
just
get
Photoshop
a
out
black
pictures.
belt from a
Alright,
recognized, like?
I have a license.
We're gonna
Wait,
we're gonna
so-
throw a bottle and you're gonna roundhouse kick it
Was
midair
the
and shatter
person
it.
was the person teaching you Korean?
One of my masters were, yes.
One of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
Why Korean? Is Taekwondo from Korea?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Okay, then.
Judo is from Japan.
Okay.
Yes.
And they got jiu-jitsu from Brazil. And you got not kickboxing,
Muay Thai.
like Muay Thai from Thailand.
It's
and then
Brazilians.
You got boxing from. What
Where is
boxing?
boxing from?
I think
I think
Olympics.
American?
No, it's not
No,
American.
it
It's
does-
not?
Isn't it like a ancient like Greek sport?
I don't even know.
Like it was in the first Olympics or something.
I don't think so.
That would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fist fighting. I don't know how
Oh, and
complicated
then,
that
like,
is.
now we just have them covered up. Too.
I don't know.
Protect their fists.
Yeah.
Wait, but what do you think is what does Russia have then?
Oh, they have another one.
Mafia
They have Krav Maga is like Middle Eastern. They have this weird. Fuck, I forgot. Keep talking. I forgot.
What about the U.S. though? U.S. wouldn't have anything then.
It's wrestling, maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I think.
the U.S.
I don't know, but I know it's a big sport here. Also in Russia, they have like a form of wrestling, but it's weird. It's called something with an S. I don't know.
No
And-
idea. Sword fighting?
It's a martial arts. The stuff with an S. Samba. That's what it's called. Samba's like a weird Russian wrestling.
Oh.
And then every country has like their own like martial
Style,
arts.
Yeah.
Or like some countries. Like I don't think Mexico has
Because I know
anything.
South Korea has red taekwondo.
What's that?
Red Taekwondo.
Oh no, that's something from a manga I read. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
What does that
Inaccurate
mean?
Information.
No, it's okay.
Okay. It's not like we're live right now or anything. Just cut this out. The weird silences.
Don't you guys do that?
Do what?
No, we just let it run. We barely
Just
cut
let it
anything
run?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just let it
I
run.
think this is the first podcast where you're gonna actually like edit stuff. So you're gonna have to watch the whole
I
thing.
think it's an hour 20 right now.
Damn, it's already an hour 20.
Yeah, last week we talked for an hour, more than an hour
yeah,
30.
hour and a half.
And then
It
it was,
hasn't felt. It's felt more than an hour 20 though.
No, I felt less.
oh, because
Yeah,
we
it
were
feels like
probably
it felt
going
less,
out.
because we took that break before too. So we're
Yeah.
counting from then.
Wait, isn't this the hour 20 from the time it froze?
Yeah, it's the whole thing's full. Like
Yeah, all together from since when we started.
I want some Takis.
Takis, nah, it's too much flavor right
I
now.
want a snack.
You got anything good in Japan, food wise?
I got Kit Kats,
The same. You got Kit Kats that we got here.
and no, they're actually from
You
Japan.
mean
like,
brought or ate over there?
What's something cool you ate over there?
Oh my god. So so we had like 9/11, 7-Eleven.
Oh my
7
god!
We had a 7-Eleven over there, and we had Family Mart. And
9/11 with no family afterwards.
we had a Family Mart and 7-Elevens there, right? So they're like pretty good convenience stores. We had pizza buns.
Where are pizza buns?
Like, it's
You
mozzarella
know pork
cheese.
bun?
Yeah.
So instead of being pork inside, there's
Cheese
mozzarella cheese and sauce
And
basically. Yeah, you
tomato
see, he
sauce.
gets it.
So it's
Yeah,
a
the
piece
sauce
of bread.
is-
Isn't that a
No, 'cause
calzone?
it's like a
No, but it's
because
a
the
bun form.
calzone is like
It's like folded.
It's hard.
yeah, it's folded.
I want calzone.
Like a beef patty.
Should order pizza today.
You should.
Yeah, I'll eat pizza.
I'm gonna order when you leave.
He don't want you
Damn.
here.
But listen to this. Y'all could eat and be playing Minecraft in person.
Yeah, she did bring her Switch.
I don't know. Leave. Go home.
Damn.
Are you gonna play Minecraft tonight though?
I'm probably gonna clean up and then I gotta edit.
Oh, so you're gonna edit today?
I don't have time tomorrow or the next day, so probably edit today.
Why not the next day, huh?
Sunday, cause like usually close and then I get home late and then I gotta wake up early.
You did it last week when we were supposed to play Minecraft.
I called out at work. I wasn't feeling well.
Damn, you guys have a schedule to play Minecraft?
No, he just.
No, you
I just play all night
yeah.
all the time. Minecraft is good.
It's relaxing.
But yeah, I had a pancake.
Except when you play with Keila.
Why? What's
From
wrong?
Japan.
And so they had like convenience.
Oh yeah,
stores
so do you
with
guys know about that other thing?
What's the other thing?
I don't know. I just wanted to interrupt her.
Dude, you're mean.
Damn, what a savage, man.
Alright, keep going.
Cheddar's
Pancake.
pancake.
I had a pancake, and it's the syrup is inside.
That's crazy.
When you bite into it, syrup is like.
You know they have that at McDonald's, right?
No, it's different.
No,
McGriddle.
So let's see. What can I compare it as? You guys have,
like a Pop Tart.
yeah, like a Pop Tart,
But it's soft. It's pancake.
but
form.
it's pancake.
Is it
but it's
fluff
like-
inside or is it like all syrup?
Is it like a jelly
Well,
donut?
No, it's like a jelly donut, but with the syrup
pancake.
inside. But it's a pancake.
Damn. So the syrup, like when you bite into it, the syrup just droops out.
Yeah, either drips out or stays inside.
Oh.
You know what a Juicy Lucy is?
No,
It's a burger?
Yeah, the burger. I
That
love it.
shit.
It's good, bro. It's
got-
basically
they put a block of cheese into the beef patty.
Yeah, and then you
like
squish
the
it.
Shake Shack mushroom thing.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that, exactly like that, and then you
Except-
bite it and it just oozes
I don't
meat
like
and
it that
cheese.
much because
I
the cheese, like the
love
thing is
food.
super thick, and the cheese is like the small little thing. at
because
the
it
bottom.
melts.
It's amazing though.
It's the mushroom, that's why. When you pull it out, right?
Fucking New Yorkers. I love.
I'm
you
all
know,
about the
You know, Shake Shack is like a
it's New York
worldwide.
staple.
But it started in New York. It started in
but
23rd
isn't
Street.
it in, like, I wish we had In-N-Out here. I never
Me
tried
too.
In-N-Out?
Yeah.
I've
Did you have
actually
it
never tried
when you went
no.
to Texas?
I saw it,
Yeah.
but we didn't try it.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
why
should
didn't
have
you
stopped
get
by.
In-N-Out
That's
either?
literally the first thing I do.
I didn't know there was one.
I
in
wanted to
Texas.
try it. Yeah, it's just on the West Coast.
Oh, you see?
It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
exactly.
Oh,
So
It's not like
yeah, I know it's
California
not, yeah.
thing.
I think Shake Shack is better though.
I didn't know.
But you never have you had In-N-Out?
Yeah.
Nah,
Really?
I've
What's
never had
California?
it.
I have it like at least once a year.
Oh.
I go to California all the time. Where you think I go?
You think I could order it online and come here?
Ew,
I
that
How
could
would
long
bring
would
you
it
some.
take though?
Pick me up from the airport. I'll bring you some.
that'll be 7 hours in though.
So
It's still good.
Would it still be good?
if you bought a
It's
burger
soggy
this
as well.
morning, if you bought a burger this morning,
Eat me.
I got a little country. If you-
Imagine you just hear the burger. Eat me.
if you bought a burger this morning, right?
Yeah.
And you then you didn't eat it, you'll still eat it.
Yeah,
at
I would
night.
microwave it or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
I would not.
Have
You throw it
do
out?
you guys okay? So talking about the conversation of like food like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever buy pizza, eat it the next day, but eat it cold?
Yo,
Yes.
yes.
Like don't
'cause-
heat it up. Like just
Yes.
eat it.
Because
Because
then the oil doesn't really drip.
Yeah.
There's something about the cheese. It's like harder. It's
Not
a
even.
nicer
It's
bite.
like all those ingredients by themselves. You eat them without cooking them. So why can't you do the same thing with pizza?
I mean, you could. It was already heated.
I like it better
I
warm.
mean, it was cooked already. You could just
No, but
Yeah, I mean
like-
it's good cold, but I would eat it either way.
I'll eat it cold, obviously, if I'm hungry, but
Yeah.
I'd rather have it heated. I just turn my oven back on and just stick it in there.
I think
That's
it's
so much
pretty
work
good.
though. So have you guys ever?
Sometimes I'm
like,
lazy.
It's not that much work. I just
No, even
turn
okay.
It,
So for example, we were playing the other day,
okay.
and it was like midnight,
Okay.
and I wanted to eat something, so I go to my fridge and order a box of pizza. But instead of like taking my time cooking that because I'm playing video games, I decided to just take it out and eat it.
Wait,
Nah.
the
If I-
frozen one from the fridge?
No.
Up there? Oh, I'm like, that's
All right,
Something
all right,
from
all
the
right.
day before.
If
That's
I had a
an example.
pizza, right, the middle of the night, I would just stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds or a minute. That's
Yeah,
it.
but if everybody's sleeping, I don't want my mom to wake up.
I live on myself.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
your parents abandoned you.
What the hell? That just got dark, man.
He said I could do it. He gave me permission.
Anyways, when I had parents and I had to microwave a pizza in the middle
It's
of the
not
night,
meaner if he gave you permission, guys.
if I had parents and
Fucking
I had to
fucking
mic-
asshole.
That's what we're gonna.
Never
That's
invited
that's what we're
again.
gonna brand you as. We're gonna brand you as. Everybody's gonna know you as the asshole now.
Fuck yeah.
Your name tag would be like asshole.
oh yeah, I have to do the name tags. Damn it, that's a lot of work. I have to fit 4. Yeah, I would just microwave pizza. That cold pizza's nasty.
But you can make the microwave silent too. You know, it's like a
How?
sound button.
You wait, and then when it goes.
You're a liar.
When it
No, you
goes to
could.
1
I swear, my
second,
microwave.
remember
There's I muted all the sounds because back then you
Oh, like
press
the
everything.
beeping?
You press a button, it would be like ding.
But
And
how
then, like,
about? But the noisy part is the
when it's done?
No, that's better than
It could
like,
be
the,
that.
the dumb thing.
Yeah,
Like, as soon as it's done, like ding.
Just get it like
Shit
before it
echoes
finishes.
fucking everywhere.
But then how would if you want to cancel it now? When you click the cancel on it, right, to show the time again, it's gonna be like ding.
Mine doesn't do that. Mine only does it when it's ready.
Oh, mine does it when you press a button, and then when it's done.
I'm like,
You got a
sorry,
fancy
man,
microwave.
this microwave.
Nah, it's both this like metal and go.
You know, there's like fridges with like TVs in them.
yeah,
like touch screens.
iPads and
I'm just
shit.
like, why would you need that for? And then it has like Twitter logo. Well, you want a treat from your fridge.
You know what it is? It's
Oh
because
yeah, I saw that.
think about it. A refrigerator, right? If you were the owner of a refrigerator company, right? Like, how do you innovate a refrigerator? You don't. It does
But
one
who the
thing.
fuck would want to buy a refrigerator? For
A lot.
That's
of
but that's how a
people.
company survives. Because now every year, if you're selling the same refrigerator, you know, like people are gonna
I
stop
mean,
buying it.
They do that for everything. If you have a car that works for
Exactly.
30 years, why would you want to buy the next car
I mean, if my
10 years
mini
later?
fridge had a TV, now we're talking.
Well,
if you-
imagine
you
how
open
much
your
that would
TV
cost.
Yeah.
That would cost extra though.
Because it's mini.
And
You know
then
what
you
I
got a
was
TV
thinking?
on it.
You know what I was thinking, dude?
No,
Big-
but then the mini fridges, like, don't you just plug them in and that's it?
What are
That's
we talking
any
about?
fridge.
I don't know.
Yeah, the mini fridges.
Don't-
Mini fridges.
Or do the mini fridges don't have?
No, they have an
like,
outlet.
They have
They
an
do.
outlet? Yeah. So because you guys are talking about using too much energy, but then it's plugged in though. So does it really matter?
You know what I was thinking of getting?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I saw this Coca-Cola vending machine, this mall.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of buying it and just putting it right there. It's like $100. And it's refrigerated too, so
Where
you
did you
connect
see
it.
Put the Red
On
Bull
YouTube.
in there.
And then you just you could put whatever drinks you want, and then you push a button, and it goes doop, and it falls down, and you
Damn.
grab it. And then all you have to do is just restock it.
Wait,
That's
how big
sick.
is it?
Like 3 feet tall. Not too big. You can only fit like 12 cans, I think. It only fits cans, so
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
don't
what the
like
Oh,
rest-
like the opening,
It sold us like.
that's cute.
I want to buy it, just put it right there, and
Nice backdrop.
Why didn't you? I mean, you're getting your tax money now, so you know.
You guys all like Coca-Cola better than Pepsi, right?
yes.
Huh?
You like Coca-Cola better than
I like
Pepsi.
Coca-Cola.
I love
I
Coke.
like Pepsi.
What? I love Coca-Cola.
You like Pepsi better?
No, I actually prefer Coca-Cola.
Pepsi is like a little sweeter for me.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola-
it is.
Pepsi has that like
I like the gas.
grainy
Yeah.
taste to it. Like it's so
I think it's not as carbonated.
Yeah.
I just love Coke. Any type of Coke.
What type of Coke?
Like crack.
Never mind. I was like.
I like it in powder.
I was
Sometimes
waiting for that.
No, I like Coke. Coke is my thing. I just drank Coke today.
How about a
It's
Coke
good.
Zero? It got even more carbonation.
Does it?
Yeah.
I just never had
But
one.
it's worse for you.
I heard
though.
it's no.
It's just artificial sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I thought it was supposed to have no calories and stuff.
There's
Yeah,
no such thing
because-
as 0 calories.
I mean,
in a soda.
usually calories come from sugar.
Mhm.
So when they use artificial sugar, that's why it has 0 calories.
Mm.
But it's like what it does to your body.
What does it do?
So like when you eat, like even with refined sugars, like processed sugars, when you eat it, you like crave it.
Oh, so
So
it just
like-
makes you want something even more sweeter.
Yeah,
so it's worse
so,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. That like Diet Cokes are technically better for you. But
In
people say it's
terms of
bad for you.
calories.
You get like a sweet tooth and then you want to stack on other stuff, or you drink more. You end up drinking more Cokes because
Yeah.
you think
I
it's
heard
good for you.
I heard the same thing with Gatorade and stuff. Since you're taking electrolytes, it
Uh-huh.
also has like a certain amount of salt to it. So it just
Well,
makes you
electrolytes
tastier.
is
Yeah,
salt.
there is sodium.
Yeah, so
There's
just-
sodium.
But isn't that
in
the
it.
point? Your body needs sodium. So if you're working out, you need to drink a
But
little.
that just makes you thirstier though.
No, well, the problem with Gatorade is the sugar water with electrolytes. The good thing is the electrolytes. The
Yeah.
bad thing is the sugar.
I think it has salt in it to probably like retain the moisture inside your body.
Yeah, because if you're sweating,
Yeah,
you need
you-
electrolytes. Because then you
Oh,
start
that
passing
makes
out and stuff.
Sense. Oh shit. Okay.
We just blew his mind.
If you ever played like a sport or something and then you feel dizzy, your gym teacher will always be like, "Oh, here, take some Gatorade or go get electrolytes or something."
I remember when I was bigger, the very first time I went
How
to
big?
the gym. Like fat.
That's why if you see marathon runners, they run by and grab Gatorades. Need like those
That makes
electrolytes.
sense.
So when you got bigger,
Yeah, so like when I was bigger, the first time I went to the gym, I went
naked.
That was only my dream. So I went and the trainer there worked me out because that was when I signed up. So the first sign up you get like a free trainer.
Yeah.
Retro?
So yeah. So the first time he trained me and like halfway through I felt like vomiting everything
damn.
on the insides. Like it was bad.
Damn. So he'd even give you like a break then. Like he was a lot of
he
high
was telling me,
intensity stuff.
Yeah, we'll stop when you throw up and I was about to throw up.
If you don't work out for a long time and you start, you feel like throwing up. But
That's
I
crazy.
feel like that's if you've never worked out in your life though.
no, if for a long time. Like if you didn't work out for a year, because I remember, like the first day of school, like elementary school, they will always like the first day of gym. There will always be with that one kid that threw up because he just hadn't worked out
Oh,
since
and
like the year before.
pacer test.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, like we just
How
played.
did the pacer test start?
Huh?
Anybody remembers?
I don't know.
It just goes like ding, and then you gotta run.
No, like the little announcement, the little.
I don't know.
at the beginning.
I don't
Because
remember.
I've seen there's been memes
Still-
about
yeah.
those too.
It's like up,
Do you guys do good in that?
down.
I would always max it out. They would stop us at like 125, but
Damn, really?
sometimes it was like first. I think elementary was like 75, and we're
Mhm.
stopping.
For the
you.
running?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo,
But
I
then
love
in
those.
middle school and high school, like they just let you run till like you're done.
I remember.
Yeah.
I only went hard on it because there's always a different girl.
You gotta
every
impress
year
somebody,
that wanted to
right?
Impress.
You know,
But then
Word.
at the very end, when I finished, I look around, nobody's even looking at me, and I'm like, "Fuck."
I would max it out to try to impress everybody.
when I was a kid, because I was a hood kid and my friends, we'll go one, two, and then we just cut off all at the same time because we just wouldn't care. But it wasn't until high school because I always been chubby like my whole life. But high school I was at my fittest, and I reached like the 90s, and then they stopped me because I was the only one doing it.
Damn.
But that was like the only time I ever got really high.
Yeah,
the other times
'cause
it was like 40.
Time it decreases.
Yeah.
as
Yeah, it
you
gets
go, so
faster.
You gotta go
push.
faster.
When I was doing it, it was me and this other kid, and he was like buffer than me. But I guess he just got tired, and then we just kept going, and then finally he got off, and then he just told me to stop because I already reached like the 90s.
Every 10 laps, it gives you like a little break, and then it goes even faster.
No, they don't give us breaks.
Then I don't remember
No,
having
they
a break.
get-
Really?
There was no breaks, but it would be like, okay, ready, and then it goes again.
Dude,
Oh.
dude, and it just keeps
Okay,
getting
maybe I'm
faster.
tripping.
Maybe you gave yourself breaks. You had a lot of
He's
time
like,
there.
I'm not gonna run from 20 to 30.
Nah.
I love
Maybe
that
that's why you
stuff.
lasted to 125.
I hated the push-up one. I can't do a push-up for my life.
I remember because in our school, they had a weight training class and they had the gym class,
I
and
love
they
the
all
weight
play at
training.
the same time, and it's normally random where you go. I remember for the gym class, you either had to like, what do you guys have to do to pass? Just go.
For the weight class, which one? Were you
No,
talking
for the
about?
gym class.
You see your
Which one?
attendance.
There
You
was
need to go.
yoga.
Yeah, just attendance,
'Cause
right?
there was yoga too.
Yeah, so like I
Damn,
remember
yoga.
for the gym class, you just had to do attendance. Before the weight class, for the weight class, you have to do like 250 crunches by the end of the semester.
Who? What?
But yeah, but who's keeping count?
Yeah.
They said that, but they never did.
Yeah, who's keeping
they
count?
They didn't give a fuck.
They did want to see us using the machines though.
Yeah,
So that was one of the requirements.
I used the machines like 2 hours a day. That was great.
Do you guys think that stereotype about gym teachers being like attracted to the little girl to the girls and stuff true?
I didn't know that's a
know.
rumor. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, that's
What have you been
because
reading?
a lot of because if you notice in schools, if you remember back in high school, you notice like a lot of the gym teachers are really friendly with the female students.
That was a lot of my male teachers. Honestly.
My math teacher got arrested from middle school.
Yo, you know what's actually
I remember
crazy?
that.
He
Like,
almost got
The
caught.
past,
Don't say the name.
the past,
You said the name?
You gotta bleep that out.
the past few years, right? Like, I think a couple of teachers from Brooklyn Tech got investigated, and they got put on the news for it.
Also in John Jay, there was a couple like there was a little like
Oh,
sex ring
yeah,
happening.
yeah. There
But
was
you
some
see, at
like
least
that.
John
What?
Jay's at college, right?
Yeah.
Like high school, that's a lot of minors.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's like the scandal at the high school by my house.
I know which one.
That one.
Yeah,
That there was a teacher
People nasty.
and a student having an affair, and I actually
a female teacher.
Yeah, and I actually.
I feel like normally, like there's more like female, or is it just in the news?
I don't know.
Finish, Keila.
Sorry, it's because it was on topic.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I forgot what I was gonna say. Continue.
So yeah, there was a teacher.
Yeah, because
Would you guys do it if a teacher wanted it to? And like you,
Hell
let's say
yeah.
you're like a
She was fine.
sixth grader and she was hot as fuck.
hell yeah, the fuck?
And then when you get like you don't like it, you go tell mommy, right?
No, 'cause
It
that's
depends.
fucked up.
Cause I was a super paranoid kid. I'd be scared the whole time.
You'd be like, "What is this? A test?"
Nah, I'd just be scared. I didn't trust people like at all. Like even my teachers.
I think at sixth grade or like I don't even know what sex
I
was.
forgot what I did at 6th grade.
I'd be so paranoid. I'd be like, "You gotta take me to your house to kill me, aren't you?"
Now what if they like all the other kids were out and like
In the classroom,
yeah, and then she just like starts feeling up on you.
maybe. I don't know.
Be
Sixth
like,
grade, you're
"That
kind of
was
young
A
though.
really good, like something like that.
Damn, you're getting him excited, Kayla. You gotta stop.
I don't know. What would you do?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe in high school.
I
But,
think
like,
at that
at
high
sixth
school.
grade, bro, that's
High
way
school, I would
early.
know.
In
High school, you just freeze up and you just go.
In high school, I'm pretty sure there was that one teacher.
Oh, there was that one teacher.
Damn, Keila.
Yo, he was something else. You know who I'm
Wait,
talking about,
what?
right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
From health professions?
Stop being so specific.
Is that a school?
No, it's
Yeah, it's a high school.
That's
I got
such a
that
weird
this-
name for a high school.
High school.
it was a
It
long
was
ass
super
name.
long ass name.
Oh, really? What's the?
Can we not talk about a high school name?
It had like
We'll tell you off the camera.
It was because normally high school here are like just the name of the borough
And then high school.
We have to
High
get
school?
acronyms for it.
Ours
That's
was
how-
like fucking 4 words.
No.
Like
6.
7.
okay, 4, 6, or 7. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
but
long.
it was fucking
Yeah.
long. for
Like
no
that,
goddamn reason. Like
that.
it's long enough where like in the box where they give you papers to fill out your high school name, it didn't fit there.
Yeah. You just put the acronyms, which
Because
was like
yeah.
Okay.
7 letters, huh?
It's pretty long.
Wait, not 7 letters, 7 words.
But then the acronym would be 7
Oh, how
letters.
did you guys ever feel about none of your last? Oh, your last name is pretty long. You know how in the Scaretrons where you had to fill out
Oh
first
yeah,
and last name.
my name
Mine's
is
still
not
My
short.
name fit. Your name fit. How
Yeah.
about your name fit?
My
too,
name is really
right?
short.
Yeah, my name is really short too.
I felt bad because I had like the people next to me. They all had like long names. How would
But
you
at-
feel
but
your
at
whole
that
name didn't
point-
fit there?
I don't. But at that point, I feel like the box is long enough that you're probably missing 1 or 2 letters. But then at that point, I don't think there's any other students with the exact same letters as you are.
There was
Yeah, it
actually
doesn't matter.
So it doesn't.
there
really
was
matter.
actually two Mohammeds in my same name.
There's a bunch of Mohammeds everywhere.
Mohammed
bro.
Chaudhry.
Mohammed's like the
That's-
most
I
popular
feel-
name
I
in the
feel like-
world.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's why they make you do your last name first and then your first name, because there's a lot of students with the same first name.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of students with the same.
Yo,
last
what
name,
would
too.
what would you name your kids? Since there's so many names out there now, right? Like, what name would you give your
Okay,
kid?
when you think about a name, before we answer that question,
Uh-huh.
when you think about a name, they say, and then when you think about Emma, what is the first thing that comes into your head?
You said what?
Emma, the name Emma. What's the
Friends.
first thing that comes into your head?
Yeah, like Lego Friends, man. That's it. He said it.
I'm dead. No, he's talking about Friends from like Friends.
The show.
Yeah,
Oh.
because
But
they
wh-
named their
when the
daughter
word-
Emma.
When the word Emma comes into my head, I think about a stripper. So I'm not naming my daughter that.
Why a stripper?
No, it's because he has this bad habit of because on TikTok apparently.
No, it was before that.
No,
it
TikTok
was before that. It was before
so
that.
David follows this platform called TikTok,
Oh
and on TikTok they
Sam, you embarrassed, bro.
They blamed they labeled Emma as a hoe name.
Okay.
So that's
Emma's
why
a hoe
he
name?
wanted to name his daughter Emma, but ever
Do you
since.
know any Emmas that aren't hoe?
I don't even know any Emmas.
I don't even think I know any Emmas.
That's a-
Exactly, because they're hoes and you guys don't have hoes as friends.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
Do you know any?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know any Emmas?
Correlation
No.
is not equal causation. I think there's a lot of Emmas because it was a popular name in the 90s after the show Friends.
Yeah.
I thought the Friends
Emma's
came out
actually-
after in the 90s.
No, it's
It
actually
started in the 90s. It
No, but
finished in the
2000, early
2000s.
2000s.
I thought it started
But
after 2000s.
It started like 1997. Bro, it doesn't matter.
96.
Oh yeah, what would you name your kids though? Like I need to hear
Well,
Yeah,
I
he
would make
freaking-
sure that they're not like no one else in my family has
their
it.
name?
Yeah, because I don't like having two Carlos in a family. You know what I mean? So
Like-
I wanted to name my daughter Marley, but people
Like the
said
dog?
that's normal response.
Which one? What?
Like the
Marley,
dog.
like Marley and me.
Yo, I'm gonna roast your kid.
No, but if I
Like,
watched the show Glee, and one of the main characters, her name was
That
Marley.
doesn't make it any better. I prefer that
She-
insult.
I'd rather have a freaking dog name than a Glee name.
Yeah. Like, what are you going to say? Like, oh, where did the name come from? Oh, it was
But
this
Marley's
dog.
a nice name because it's it gives her
Marley, do you
I'm
want
a
some
girl,
snacks?
but don't mess with me.
Might as well
kinda.
use the name Alex.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's so
Word,
basic,
Alex
though.
sounds
You won't
pretty
fuck
bad.
with a female that's named Alex.
But I
though.
don't
I wouldn't
want-
fuck with any female,
But I
bro.
wouldn't want basic ass names either. You
What's
got
a
me?
basic ass name?
Yeah.
Ooh,
What's the most
let's
basic
hear
names you
it.
Like Leslie or
Damn, all the Leslies
Sorry,
out
Leslies.
there.
or what is the very basic name?
I don't know. Like Michelle,
Chad.
Michelle.
Courtney,
Now don't be a Chad.
all the Kardashians.
Nah, they're like
Kim. That's very complicated.
He got scared. He looked into the camera. That's a very complicated name.
Uh,
3 letters.
What would you name your kid?
um.
I'm gonna name my boy Victor Jr. and my girl Victor. Cause they're all gonna have my name.
What about Victoria?
Nah, she's gonna have my name. I don't want a Victoria
I
name.
want to name mine Emilio.
Emilio?
Amelia.
Oh, if it's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Like
I'm
Emilio?
only gonna have girls.
You're only gonna have
He's
girls?
gonna kill
I
them
made
if they
this
come out
deal-
boys.
I made this deal with my friend that he wants a boy and I want a girl. So if he somehow ends up with a girl and I end up with a boy, we're exchanging.
I know who this person is.
Yeah, and apparently the
gonna have a
partner
black baby?
doesn't get a.
What?
You're gonna have a black baby? Or is
Yes,
this the wrong
the-
person?
no, the friend is black, but I didn't want to put that in there. But
You're gonna get a brown baby. I mean, you
It would be an
Dominican.
interracial baby.
yeah,
It'll be a it'll be like a mixed. Like yeah, never mind.
you have some Asian descent in you.
Yeah, so it
we
makes
just
sense
use
to
that
the
excuse.
kid.
Oh, there was a 1 in 1,000 chance, and you're the one.
Asian?
No,
Wouldn't it
because
make more
like
sense for you to be in Dominican?
Yo, they,
no, because if we were to
Alright.
switch the baby with our friend
Because the
his-
friend
the
is
friend-
black
and the girl is Chinese,
Okay.
we take the kid and then
We could explain
the Asian part a
the
little
call
Asian part.
Call the kid a
and
Filipino.
But none
Is
of
that-
us are Filipino though. That's it. That's the issue.
well, I'm kidding.
I got called Filipino the other day.
really?
Yeah,
From who?
Some people say that,
At
that
the
I look
store.
Filipino too.
they
When I'm
the-
more
Wait, what
tan.
store?
our store, our
Yeah.
store.
I
We
just wanna see
were
if you said
working,
it.
and then she came up to me and she was like, "Oh, Victor, are you Filipino?" And I was like, "No, I'm Mexican." She's like, "Oh, Victor's a Filipino name." I'm just like, "Not really,"
Did you guys ever get scared?
because it was my full name.
Did you guys ever get scared when a customer goes up to you and says your name? You like feel kind of startled.
You have a
I'm like,
freaking
oh
name
shit, this
tag.
is a
no,
mystery
but
shopper.
at first I was like, wait, how the fuck do you know my name? And then I'm like, wait, I have a fucking name tag.
No, I never got creeped out. You're just dumb.
I just feel more recognized when they say my name.
Yeah, I feel like a celebrity.
Feel important,
Yeah, exactly.
but
I-
then people go, "Oh, Keila," I'm like, "No, it's Keila. Get it right. Get it right."
That's your fault. You misspelled
Yeah,
it.
my
My
name.
parents
It's hard to pronounce.
Okay, I don't
mispronounce
think
my
it's
name.
misspelled.
It's hard to pronounce your name.
It's not hard.
Oh, I
So
was
like
about to say.
mispronounce, not hard to mispronounce.
I got you.
Wasn't your name? Didn't your name used to be Dorman?
So I had this bad habit because I know Norman
No.
once told me he had a different name.
Yeah.
For some reason, remember?
Yeah, you
thought
said
your
I look
name-
like a Leslie.
Yeah, I said he looked like a Leslie. For
And she
some
just said
reason-
Leslie's a basic ass name.
Oh shit!
Damn, she is low key. She just high key called me a basic ass bitch.
No, because I thought he said he had like an embarrassing like name. I don't know why, but you know what I confused it with? I remember now.
What?
It was an episode of Hannah Montana.
The fuck?
where
That's
the boy,
so
where
random,
the
too.
boy was Leslie, and I'm like, oh, Norman had another name. So and then I, for some reason, I mixed those two up. But
But what was his name actually? Dorman though.
It was like Dormian.
Yeah, Dorman.
But then
That's tight ass
you know,
name.
Chinese people like their pronunciation is bad, so they would say like Dorman.
Dorman. Hi, Dorman. The Dorman. Norman the Dorman.
That was my nickname in elementary, bro. People be like Norman the Dorman. You know, it's like
he got bullied so much he had to change his name.
You ever got bullied?
Yes, by Norman.
Ooh, you a bully?
No, man.
You beat him up?
When have I ever bullied you? Besides me whipping your ass in Smash, of course.
Exactly. There you go.
You smashed him?
I smacked him in Super Smash.
Super smash. My teacher was a bully. Like
Really?
a cool bully, not like a mean
What's
one.
a cool bully?
What a cool bullies,
Like,
yeah.
A kid would act up in class and be like, you better be me behind the lockers or something. She would do that all the time.
So
And she
there's
threw her chanclas. She was
Oh,
Hispanic.
shit.
She was Hispanic. Like, I'll be in the back of the class and a stiletto just goes chung.
What, a stiletto?
Nah, it was like a heel. And it was like a
And that shit
chancla
would get
with a
stuck
heel.
in the wall.
Nah, it would just go
Imagine.
damn.
and fall. Or
It's
she'll
like,
toss.
it's like in those movies where
Like
where
Odd
the
Job.
superhero it comes flying at you and then he just like dodges and then it goes slowly. That was Victor. He sees the chunk on the side of his face and he just goes slowly. He goes keeps going back.
You know, like,
Yeah, it was like that. I got in trouble.
You know in 007, right? Odd Job, his hat, the brim is like it's like a razor, right? So when he throws it, he can use it as a weapon.
I saw that missed
Like that.
Oh, I saw that in Mortal Kombat. The first time.
Mortal Kombat.
One of the characters has the hat, and there's spikes that comes out of it at the end. Yeah, I forgot what character. All right, Victor, just you and me now.
Want to talk about video games?
Yeah, sure. What video game are you waiting for this year?
I feel like I'm gonna buy Cyberpunk, but I'm not gonna like it.
2077.
Yeah.
Did you hear that thing? Apparently, because you know how there's a new generation of consoles coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, if you buy Cyberpunk 2077 on the Xbox One, you could get it for the later version of Xbox.
I think for
if you
PS5
purchased
also.
it.
I think it's for every console. Like you get it. Yeah. So, but you get it through Cyberpunk, not through the company, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get you. So,
I
I thought that was pretty cool. What do you think about
I
it?
think that's dope. Cause what happened a lot was like a game will come out, like when the PS3 went to PS4, a game will come out, and then you have to rebuy a remastered version. They just was the same thing, only looked a little bit better. But I feel like I think the PS5, if you bought a game, you're able to re-download it for the next one.
And you're still able to use CDs, right? Because it's
Yeah.
backwards compatible.
I think you could download the same games you already bought because it's the same store.
Okay.
Maybe because you can't download PS3 games on PS4. But I think this.
Yeah, you need a subscription for that.
So, also, I think for multiplayer games like Siege, people with PS4s can still play with people with PS5s.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like because it's all now more it's more software than hardware. The only difference is gonna be that you have if you have a PS5, you have better graphics and stuff.
Yeah, because I know the games they have to take down a lot of the memory and a lot of the quality for to be able to match that console.
Yeah, so it's gonna be more of like a computer.
So we're gonna play Minecraft.
If you want to, college basketball, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If you guys could play a sport, what sport would you play?
Taekwondo.
Like if you're really good at something.
Oh,
Taekwondo.
if I'm really good?
Yeah, like or a
Um,
talent. Like you could be really good at playing piano or guitar or something. Like a talent. If you could
Oh.
just like,
I would do basketball, but you know, like if the physical.
you know how last time we were talking about the future and about like memories and stuff and being computers.
Yeah.
What if we were like computers, right? And our brains we were able to manipulate with them. What if we get to a point where we could download talents? Like we would download the memories of a person that's really good at basketball into our brain, and now we're really good at basketball.
So something about that, right? Like, you gotta have you could have their talent, but like if you don't have that, you need that physical ability too. Like, what if you get like the talent of like
like Kobe or
LeBron
something.
James, right? And you jump up to it for a dunk, and then you know your physical body is just not able to do it.
Maybe that. But how about like piano playing? Like,
Damn, that would be sick. Imagine like downloading Beethoven.
yeah, like and your brain just is doing it. I think that'd be cool. Or like you all of a sudden you know how to like build a rocket ship.
You're not recording anymore anyway.
We are.
Oh, shit. Oh, I thought he said it was done.
Yo, what would you download if you could download?
What
a
did you
talent?
say into the mic?
Yeah, what did you say into the mic?
Oh my god. So it's been real. See
Oh,
you
so we are
guys.
ending it.
See you guys next week. Like, subscribe.
We need more Red Bull.
We need more Rebel.
More Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yo, it was morning outside. Now it's
Good night.
Dark